dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. Oh,
I need you again, so stick around. So stick around.
world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. With that, all eyes on us. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too
you again. So stick around. So stick around. So stick around.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away right now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let go. I know you feel cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away right now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search for you, stay lost.
Search for you, stay lost.
We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. Oh.
I need you again. So stick around. So stick around. So stick around.
leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. You'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. You'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Let me play my cool intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch.
No, it's okay. You guys are all welcome to trash Queen in the chat. We'll hold a whole panel on Queen.
I am honest to a point, but a lot of the things I talk about aren't true.
Wait, somebody not telling the truth on YouTube? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest feast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows mean. He gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you let scars rip. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
Me and my friends, we're gonna find you and we're gonna rip you apart like a wish bone.
Snakes don't get a fucking safe space. If she wants to keep it going, then we'll keep going. If she wants to stop the bullshit, then we'll stop the bullshit. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and let anybody lie on my motherfucking name.
Bring your app. The fucking link is in the chat. That should be.
Oh, loose booty, wet panty looking ass boy. Replay that, Queen. Her name is Queen. It ain't really so much Queen. Queen B. Queen B. Queen B. Okay, there. Queen B. Queen B's money. Queen B ain't got no money. Queen B.
She always fucks some shit up. I don't know why PJ doesn't get his ass on a motherfucking leash and get his ass under control. Fuck.
Better than ever. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. So, you locked away inside with the key control, by fight or flight.
And I haven't brought it public, you know why? Because someone that I was fucking close to is in the middle of a goddamn lawsuit. How do I get my hands on your soap? Because I need something to clean these titty butts. My dove is just not doing it.
Bring your asses. As simple as that. Come in. Bring it. Bring your asses. Hey, don't get Queen B and her 550, 600 servants. Bring their asses out.
You might have started it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Absolutely. Or go to somebody else's panel. Let me just say Queen B's panel.
I'm telling you, we all need to go up on Queen B's panel because that seems where everybody's going. I guess Queen B is like the god of YouTube.
Queen B Escobar, bro.
She's in China just making drugs.
You know, I run the cartel on the YouTubes. I run the cartel here. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what boss bitches do.
Exactly. Beefing with the Queen Bee because I heard the stinger sucks.
This lady Queen Bee with the lip ring is innocent. You two weirdos are being weird. No, I know who this is. You're the lady that was on Molly Go Lightly.
No. You have no doubt QB can hold her own with any female on YouTube. Let me tell you something we all learned a long time ago.
I would fuck her up and drag her from here to China. Let's meet one-on-one.
Writing checks, their mouth can't cash. Bitch, I didn't write a check, my mouth can't cash. I cash all them motherfucking checks.
And I cannot for the life of me understand why people put her on a pedestal. And these allegedly smart people put her on this pedestal like she's something important.
We got to tell you about yourself. It's your fucking old lying ass over there. Is her fucking name obnoxiously relevant?
Because I know, she changed it.
She meant to say obnoxious and irrelevant. That's what she meant to say.
And coincidentally, it sounds exactly like Queen Bee's voice because, as I've always thought, Queen Bee is using some sort of slight distortion on her voice when she broadcasts.
Exposed!
Queen Bee exposed!
Oh my god, exposed!
Oh my god, bitch. Did they get that Dugan?
Said they get that Dugan. That shit Chronicles of the Shady. You better fucking shut your mouth with that. Bro, stop.
Wow. What in the hell? Someone told Queen Bee that you said it was her hacking your email. What the hell is wrong with people?
Right? Take your ass to bed. It's fucking past your bedtime. Go on now.
Right? Why you gotta be crying?
Motherfucking killing the vibe, bitch. Take your ass to bed. Boston, no. I'm not capping at all. I'm telling the whole truth.
Good, babe.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. You know me, skedaddling away. See you guys.
Right. Pumpkin. I love you too.
I despise you, Boston.
Whatever.
Good morning, beautiful.
Happy day.
Happy day, baby. We got trigger today. Gotta trigger these motherfuckers every day.
Baby Jesus showed us that, you guys. I swear to God.
I know that's right, because you just put right on that shit.
Yes, I did. Baby Jesus was like, look here.
Yeah, fuck the pause. Pause for the cause. Fuck that pause.
I'm just trying to be a better person. I know it.
Let's see here. God damn it, Duke. You hear him?
Yes, the dog is orange.
Damn it, Duke.
Girl, this tea is piping.
It's living. These motherfuckers hot.
That just burnt the roof of my mouth.
Where's Candy Sue? Where's she at? You heard that like I heard that one. Fire in the hole. Smoke him if you got him.
You're like the type of person that would probably be in the back of the class.
Fuck you, me too.
Ellie's a thug.
Right.
You don't
We're all thugs around here. Shambles. Thank you for supporting the hot biddies. Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you?
Wait, I wasn't, bitch. I was not. I wasn't even close to ready for that shit. Alright, I love you, baby girl. I'm gonna jump off.
I love you too, baby doll. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing? My God, I can't even get my fucking ducks in a row. Good Lord, I can't even get my shit together. Holy fuck. I thought I was fucking... I thought I was unmuted. I was fucking muted. Then I tried to unmute. And good Lord. Anyways, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? We had a fucking snow day. So shit's hectic over. Just so y'all are well aware. We are having us a full day of fun. The link is pinned. If anybody wants to pop up, you're welcome to. Where's B Tim in this crisis? My gosh. B Tim's been missing in action for 2 days, and I bet he's happy as hell. He ain't been around to deal with the bullshit. Holy fuck. Last night was a fucking mess and a half. It was a mess and a half for sure. And Justin was responding to that. I mean, you know, but tears for super chats. Justin, JJ, tears for super chats. So let's play this little clippy clip of these tears for super chats, because I thought it was quite ridiculous, if you ask me. But yeah, let's play this. This is Hartley again, coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. With the see, the only thing is I don't know if it's my audio or if it's her audio, or maybe it's her video on my computer. That could be it too. But the sound is off. So the sound is off on it a little bit. But I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's my computer or if it's me just playing it or what, but you'll see what I'm saying when it plays. It doesn't, the words are not messed up or anything, but just the sound is. So here we go. It sounds real
like
odd.
you take a piece of video footage. It's still the video footage. Like, you know?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, saying that I or Betty pulled something from, I don't even know where the hell they said we pulled it from, an image and put it in there. Save it. Listen. What the fuck? I mean, we have known there's been 2 people since 2 weeks into this case. And now someone did put their names. They said Chris, Katie, Sebastian. I didn't do that. I didn't support that.
Right.
I never did that. 2 nameless faces, bodies, and a car. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Are you mad? No. Are you grumpy? No. Are you sad? No. Are you angry? No. What are you?
I don't know.
How are you doing?
Good.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I'm grouchy.
What do you want?
A chocolate.
You want what?
A chocolate.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah.
What do you want? A chocolate. You said Justin belongs in prison. Oh no. That did it. So here we have Evil Exist, and here's their video. This is the one. Here's their channel. This is their channel, actually. And it's a big chance. Got 50,000 subscribers on here. But it says $100,000 hit. who is doing this, Sebastian Rogers' case. And this was put out 7 hours ago. So this is the kind of information that we need to keep up with.
Anyone else completely sick and tired with the drama in the Sebastian Rogers case? I don't even know how we got to this point, but I've never seen another case with this many threats, accusations, speculation, rumors, and lies. It is atrocious. From the beginning, we've seen searchers out there on the ground searching for Sebastian that have been threatened to the point where they called off the searches. Maybe those behind those threats need to be exposed. And we get to the truth about what really happened to Sebastian. It's very concerning. Who would threaten people that are searching for a missing child? Maybe those that don't want him found. Anyway, at night, private intelligence has been putting out updates on the case. A week ago, they put out an update to say that they have successfully identified and contained a coordinated attempt to disrupt its operations through corporate espionage and identity theft. This malicious activity is believed to be part of an ongoing effort to derail at night's search for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. They have also encountered a disturbing escalation of external attempts to undermine their work, from fake tipsters to fraudulent infiltration attempts. These coordinated efforts aim to misdirect investigators, intimidate at-night personnel, and obstruct progress in uncovering the truth. Anyway, today, an even more disturbing update was released from at night, saying that there is a hit out on them. A $100,000 hit, allegedly.
Now, who's got that kind of money? The only person that I know that's got that kind of money was Hong, who said he had $1,000 pair of shoes, and he's got that kind of money. And he's, his at night cost $500,000. So, in my opinion, something seems pretty fucking sketch with this, because again, the only person that has that kind of money, or that's flashed that kind of money, is Hong Thong. So,
Placed on members of the team, including.
Put a 1 in the chat if you believe this bullshit. Put a 2 in the chat if you feel like this is a fucking lie. Number 1 if you believe it. Number 2 if it's a lie. I want to know where the chat's at with this. Alrighty then. I see a bunch of number 2s. I ain't seen a number 1 yet. Yeah, okay. Well, we're on the same page. Good to know. All right. There we go then.
Dog the Bounty Hunter, Nick the Hat, and At Night representatives. A few nights ago, At Night reviewed a direct message addressed to the search team. It said hit is out, 100K. Following this, attorneys representing At Night, its clients, and volunteers began receiving threatening emails containing photos of their children and spouses, along with their home addresses in the subject line. I can't understand why all this drama on. At Night.
Well, I mean, that'll be easy to figure out. Check the metadata. I mean, if that's really going on, it's not going to be hard to trace those emails. And who was writing fake emails? Who went to jail for prison for faking emails? I believe that's Nick Hat's Fitzfalks. Hat's fat suit would love to be Queen Bee's best friend, but can no longer be Queen Bee's best friend. Someone that's on parole right now as we speak. Oh, and by the way, I got a little golden nugget dropped in here. We're going to go over that.
Knight continues to say that they are determined to find Sebastian Rogers, and no amount of intimidation will stop them. Regarding the search for Sebastian, At Night said there is no significant updates to report, but they are diligently pursuing every lead.
Oh, is that so? Okay. Alrighty then. Well, I'd love to see some proof. I mean, for some reason, you guys love to put shit out, but you never show proof of anything. Nothing you say has had any proof or any substance behind it. When we say the Bauer Sox and Chris and Katie are getting death threats, we actually have those to play. Matter of fact, we'll play it again right now, just as a quick reminder how easy it is to post proof of your allegations. So, at Night Media, Sethi, anybody else that's making allegations that they're getting death threats, Hong Dong, any of y'all, it doesn't take but a second for y'all to record. Let's see, it don't take but a second for y'all to record it. It didn't take them but a second to record theirs. So why did it take y'all? Why did it take y'all time to why can't you guys record yours? I mean, why can't you show proof of yours? We've shown proof over and over and over again of what's going on over here. And for some reason, let's see, you guys can't show any kind of proof at all. So, I mean, I'm just kind of curious what is going on here.
See, I just wanted to let you know for killing a little child with a disorder that's sick.
And she got ready to say for killing a little boat, but she stopped herself and she said, "A little child." Oh, B Thug, what you doing?
How you doing? How's things going?
We missed you, B Thug Thizzle.
Well,
dang,
I'm at work, so that's when I'm middle.
Dang, so you can't stay too long. Well, you know what? I'm all happy you're up here. I miss you.
All right, how's things going?
We're showing these death threats because At Night Media said that they're getting death threats with their address and the title and the title of it, and that they're getting pictures of their families and their kids and their wives or spouses.
I have
or whatever.
a question, though. This might be a sidebar.
But no proof of any of it. We ain't seen no proof of any of it. Kind of like this 5 CPS reports with no proof.
Yeah, I mean, I have a question for Mr. Justin, like sidebar. He said he created the video, like he enhanced that video bullshit.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just show us on a live stream how he did it? Did anyone ask him?
Good idea. Good idea.
Why don't you just show us the original video, like the image, and show us and reproduce your results, just like a scientific experiment. Like you reproduce one and then you show you give everyone how you got to that point.
Right.
If you want to prove that you created it and it wasn't from the fucking Idaho 4 video and it wasn't from any of that, show us the image and show us how you produce it on a live stream. Edit like Gray Hughes. Do it on the live stream. Why not? Is that too much to ask for from the guy? Nope, it's not, and he won't do it. You know why? Because he probably fucking stole it from someone, and it was given to him, and he's just a useful idiot. But of course, you know what I mean? Is that such a ridiculous idea?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure he's not going to. Did you just hear the way he was all mad talking to Brittany J?
No, I didn't, because I had something that Justin doesn't have, a job.
What? I'm sorry?
I didn't, because I have something that Justin doesn't have, a job. I don't exploit children for money.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I can't say the same for him.
Yeah, he just fucking exploits. You know what I mean? He just exploits
the fuck out of them. Shit. Said, "Oh, we didn't get enough out of that. Let's squeeze a little bit harder."
You know, he couldn't exploit that monkey hard enough, so now he's exploiting this. So, you know.
Right, he couldn't get any views off for me Pearl, so he had to go back to the missing children.
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, so this is the threat. This is a threat that this is proof of a threat that they can't show proof like this. We've never seen proof of anything they've made allegations to, but we're showing them what a little proof of a death threat and threats looks like. So
yeah, well, they'll
that's
never
why
produce receipts because normal people don't run to social media and say, I got a death threat. Do you know what they do? They try to preserve evidence, and then they go to the police and they say, hey, we've gotten a death threat. But they don't, because the truth of the matter is this is all a distraction, because they know that, they know that the whole fucking thing is falling apart. So it's like, look over here, not over here. It's a magic act. And it's all just basically so they can hide the fact that, that image was clearly from some other, was from the Idaho or something else, that it was edited out and it was a bunch of bullshit. That's the truth. And then they want to distract you from the fact that they're fucking going to be in a lot of trouble with the lawsuit, with the injunction, that they've got a bunch of attorneys up their asses now, and the only person guarding them from complete financial devastation is Joseph Lasniak, which he couldn't even guard his hairline, let alone 7 people. So I mean, I wouldn't let him guard the front of a fucking KFC from an old lady from walking in or something. I don't know. The guy looks incompetent at this point based upon his filings. If that is the level of an attorney he is based on those filings, he's got big trouble in Little Chinatown. And I don't think, in my opinion, he filed those paperworks, and I think he's going to be in very big trouble with a lot of people, and I think he's probably going to get sanctioned. And that's what they want you to distract you from. They want to distract you from that, so they make up these bullshit death threats. And that's pretty much it. Oh, no, you got a super chat. I'm using my phone, by the way, if you hear something like that, because I'm in the middle of work. Let me see. Hi there, guys, by the way. So it might be hard to see you because I'm using my phone. Sure, which is I'm thankful. Yeah, so that's what I think. I think the whole death threat's a distraction. It's because they don't have anything, and everything they've done has been a disaster at this point. So we will see. I'm sure you'll play that video when you get started. You could I'm just sitting here listening. It's the same death threat video that we all listened to and understand that was some crazy, batshit crazy lady. Let me see.
All right, sorry, I was letting the dogs back in. All right, here we go. We're going to play this and then take it down.
Okay.
Did you watch Coffindaffer's interview by chance?
No. I've been busy.
I know you have been. I just didn't know if you caught caught a little bit of it. It's a disaster.
I've been getting home.
So, all right, here we go.
I was getting home like 7 o'clock at night for the past 2 days. So.
Yes, I was like, man, I miss you, B Thug. Where you been? I know the chat's like, where's B Thug been? I'm like, B Tim, he's been working. He's been working hard, man. He's been doing this funeral home thing.
Yeah, the funeral home shoe shine business is picking up, especially with the snow.
Business is taking off, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Out here making hundos, millions and shit for us, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to work because you're going to bankrupt me. You're going to bankrupt
I know.
us all.
Well, did you hear I already did? Betty said I bankrupted the whole chat.
Oh, man. You guys are all bankrupt or all going to do
Christmas and whatnot. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit, man. You're all Chapter 7? Oh, shit.
Yes, and you know what? Somebody even sent me a Cash App, and it was for $100. And I said, oh, my God. Please do not go bankrupt doing that. You're gonna go bankruptcy right now. Betty said, you better check your accounts.
Oh shit!
I fucking laugh so damn hard when she gets all mad like that.
Maybe she should talk to fucking like her. Yeah, she just says that because she's jealous because she's been begging for the past fucking 5 months, and she hasn't even hit 5K, and the GoFundMe. Not even.
Well, let her tell it, and you better have proof of $100,000. You better have proof of it. Like, damn,
$100,000.
Never mind, $100,000. You better have proof. You better have proof of $40,000, and I'm only doing it to bankrupt your subscribers. Ha 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 ha.
Nah, I mean, like, she has
I'm
the
like,
cope.
damn, you sound wicked there, my girl.
I mean, like, this is the problem when you have a pro se litigant. Like, the fact is that
When
you're
you
in the
have a
middle.
delusional 5150.
Well, the
Excuse
problem
my
is that,
opinion.
yeah, but the problem is that she's basically giving, like, she's self snitching. Like, oh, I'm doing this to bankrupt the chat. So you're not suing because your reputation was damaged. You're suing based upon malicious intent to just bankrupt people. That's
Yep.
great.
And
I'm sure that's not
we
going to
saved
bite you.
it and sent that shit right over. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not going to bite you in the ass when you go in front of a judge for your case. You know what I mean? Like, this is the problem. Like, I let people talk and they self snitch, and
Yep.
that's the best part.
Exactly right. You just let them talk and talk and talk, and they'll tell on themselves. Eventually, they'll say what they gotta say. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, she just destroyed her case yet again, stated that her whole point of this lawsuit was to bankrupt the chat and bankrupt Queen Bee. And that
Yeah.
means that you didn't sue because of your reputation was damaged or your financial interest was hurt. You sued because you basically wanted to fucking bankrupt the chat. So thank you, Betty, for saying that on a live stream. I actually appreciate you telling the truth on a live stream. So now that will be used against you. And when you go in front of when you eventually you have to produce your discovery, but if you don't produce your discovery, guess what? It's going to get dismissed, and you still have to deal with the countersuit. So congratulations, Betty. You're an idiot. You've destroyed your case. That even if you do produce discovery, your case is fucked, and you're going to fucking lose a bunch of money. But you're already going to get countersued probably by Barbecue Lady or
Right.
Granny's
I was gonna
watching.
say she's got one coming from Granny, Barbecue Lady. You know, us. Well, me, anyways. Mine's been in the works though. Mine's already went through. So she's
Yours is pretty much done, and you're pretty
Yep.
much going to win it. So we're going to say. So I'm sorry I talked too much. You can play the video. I'm sorry. I kind of.
It's all right, man. It's all right. Well, here we'll play this and then take it down. All right, here we go.
Hello, I just wanted to let you know that you and your husband and son are going to burn in hellfire and sulfur for the rest of eternity. I just wanted to let you know for killing a little child with a disorder, a sick child. I just wanted you to know you're going to burn in hell, and I will give anything. If I can pick anybody in the world to watch die, it would be you and your husband and your son. It's gonna happen. Turn yourselves in, you evil, evil people. Turn yourselves in.
Damn. That's rough.
She's just a great Christian woman, that one.
I heard the beginning
Oh, yeah.
before. Hey, that
It
shit.
sure is. What's up, man? What you been doing? You've been the talk of these YouTube streets. You know, Betster said you got a lawsuit of $100 million. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know that, right? I'm just saying. Hold on one second, baby. I don't want to ignore my people.
No, you did.
$5 super sticker. It's a distraction because of the letter Granny's attorney sent Nick yesterday. Yeah, see, and you know what else though? Listen, all the stuff that Granny's attorney is sending them, my attorney already sent to Betty. Like, we've been through all this. Everything that she's reading off and shit is like deja vu. We already went through all the same shit. We sent letters, the preservation letters. We even gave Betty an out. Listen, we even messaged Betty. We even sent Betty a fucking thing that said, if you drop this now, because you know you're fucking wrong, and you know this is a waste of time and money, and if you drop this now, we're not going to pursue you. Continue to pursue it, and we will drop the countersuit. You go your way, I go mine. Nope. That would have been the best thing for her to do. That would have been the best thing in her interest to do right then and there. Nope. She didn't want to do it. So then we had to start sending off fucking letters. And every single time my attorney would email her, he would say, I implore you to find counsel for Illinois law because you don't know what you're doing.
Well, I mean,
she sure did. What she was doing, what she does know to do, though, is to write fucking letters, write emails, and calls. Have people call it because it blows up your attorney's, runs your bill up.
That's wild, dude. That is
Yeah,
so wild.
that's what she's been doing. And she's like, oh, you spent $40,000. Well, between both lawsuits, countersuits, and the fucking order of protection that you put against me that you should have never had against me because I don't even fucking know you like that. I ain't never been in the same state with you. I ain't never threatened you. None of that shit. I mean, if we want to keep it real, I've been threatened by this bitch not once, not twice, but 3 fucking times, and once with her firearm.
Dude, what's wild is that in Tennessee, like from what I
She's a
understand.
pussy. She ain't gonna do anything anyway. So I mean, I ain't scared of her. I'm saying.
No, I was just saying in Tennessee, I know, like you can't, like I couldn't, I don't even know how, like how she got that. That's the wild part. It ain't like you wouldn't, you
Yeah,
haven't
with
been
her
arrested.
charges and arrest, I don't know how the fuck she was able to get it either. I
That's
think she
wild.
slid one in on him. You know what I'm saying? She jumped. There's a couple loopholes. I think that's how she got herself. You know what I'm saying? That's how she got away with it. To be honest, in my opinion, but
Is it true they made a law in Florida because of her?
yep, they made one in Georgia because of her too. Yes, because of her protesting bullshit. Yep, so did.
So
Then,
if it's
was it B10? Was it an ordinance or was it a law?
I'm not sure. I have to look it up. I think it's basically like you can't protest. You can't protest with more than like 3 people or something like that in front of someone's residential or something like that, or 2.
Yeah, residential area. Yeah, you can't protest after 7 p.m. It's got to be shut down or whatever for noise violation. If it's after 7,
yeah, I don't see how Tennessee.
so you can't stay overnight for any reason. You can't have your stuff there late at night or overnight. You know, like after 7 p.m. you can't be camping out or whatever. Like they said, you know. They consider you sitting there in chairs camping out too. So that means they basically are blocking your ass anyway. You know, 10 ways to Sunday. You're not going to sit out here and act a fucking fool again. That's what you're not going to do. I'm gonna do the $2 super sticker. Said fuck bets. Fuck my hubby's lunch again. Your husband's lunch money, baby. I appreciate it. Miss Norris, Mushings, $5 super sticker. I sold my neighbor's husband. Sold my neighbor's husband to give you some money, baby. Shit, you guys are on it today. They were so fucking hilarious yesterday. The chat was fucking hilarious.
They got to do what they got to do, man.
Broke. You guys are all fucking broke. You're all your subscribers are gonna be filing bankruptcy by the time they're done being subscribers to you. And like, she just fucking kept on and on and on, man. She was on it. But then in the middle of it, she brought you up and said you had warrants for $100 million that you owe your employees, and I don't fucking know. So that's
let's
kind of explain a little bit.
I sent it to, obviously, you know, I sent it to you. If that's okay, I can say that.
Yeah,
So what this goes over has nothing to do with Verizon, has nothing to do with me. We were a group of investors. So I own the company, and this was back in 2019. I had started in 2019, essentially. So it was 2020. I got the date wrong on that, but it was 2020 when we would all kind of like get together, and they made an investment of $65K. And I think there was a couple other $1,000. I think it ended up being like close to $70,000 some odd dollars. I can't get on all the detail. Obviously, it's a case, right? But what it is they filed a civil suit, which it was like it's 2024 when I got this. And so it took forever for them to do it. I have no clue why, but I do know that so if you go back to when we signed the agreement, you had this whole COVID stuff going down. So it was, nobody understood this shit. So in November of like the actual 2018 year, I would start ASK Telecom. And then you forward up to October, right? And that's when this deal goes. March, guess what happens? 2020. Then you had COVID. We were pulling in like, dude, we were doing good, man. I ain't gonna lie to tell, man. We were successful. We were doing builds. Verizon Verizon didn't come into the picture until I want to say June of 20. It was June of 2022. Yeah, because October 27th was the first day I ever did a site for Verizon. I was super excited.
Can I ask a question? Okay,
yeah, go ahead, man.
I mean, like, okay, you don't have to get into the nitty gritty because you have an open lawsuit, so obviously you don't want to probably give out more than you have to do. But the nitty gritty is that you didn't basically not pay your employees for Christmas, right? That's not the allegation.
No, no. So these are investors. I forfeited paying the investors when COVID happened and paid my employees to keep them. That's what happened.
Okay, so your investors basically said, "Hey, you promised us a certain amount of
Yep.
money as return, and you're having some sort of issue with that." Okay.
Yeah, correct.
All right.
And so I would end up. So, and what's crazy is the negotiations, they wanted to be paid. Well, I didn't know that in the state. No shit, this is a real deal. So if your investors are to be paid before employees, and I don't, just FYI to anybody that don't know, that is legit. And so that's a real deal. Like, you can't, like, because these people usually put high stakes money and stuff like that. Well, anyways, now I'm the fast forward to the like Verizon contract era, right? So now all this has happened. They ain't been paid. We're going back and forth. Nothing could get worked out. There was no settlement. No, nothing we could come to terms with. Well, when I started making good money with VZD, I paid one of the individuals $40K, another one 63K. So it was a 50 and a 13K, and they had been paid some already from that period point from October to that March point, right? Which they
Can
had
I
it.
stop you here? Can I stop you?
Yeah.
Did you talk to your lawyer before talking about this situation on a live stream?
So what I can tell you is everything I told him like this morning, and this is why I
Don't
had
tell me
like.
about any communications with your attorney, because that's
Yeah.
privilege and you don't want to get into trouble with that.
No,
But
I
did
did.
you talk to your attorney and see
Yes.
that you're allowed to state these things on a live
Yeah,
stream? And they're okay?
yeah, because it's
Okay.
stuff that's in the discovery. So,
Okay.
but at the end of the day, it was just a business deal went bad, and they feel they're entitled to more, which is they have a right to. So, what do you do when that happens? They got money, they want more. Well, guess what? That I paid back the initial investment, and they have a right to feel that way. They're not bad people because I'm not a bad person. It was a business deal that went bad. We would turn it like things was we to get back on track and to get a contract with VZ, dude. I was ecstatic. So, long story short, this whole conception of I didn't pay my employees, buddy. I can pull every employee and have them tell you, dude, I love, like, these guys took care of me, man. The problem that people keep confusing the two, and they had even, I heard they stated that, well, they're saying you have warrants for a DUI and also shit. Do you know how easy it is? My middle initials M, for fuck's sakes. 1989 is my birthday. I it blew my mind that people call themselves true crime, but yet can't do the homework to find out the legitimate shit. And I'm like, that's what frustrated me. Don't even drink, B Tim or Queen. I really don't. I hate drinking. My whole family, everybody tell you that. I don't drink. Never been a thing I do. Something about a credit card also.
Yeah, I'm not a drinker either. I'm not a drinker either.
Dude, I just don't like how it makes you feel, man. It's just the stomach thing. And
Yeah, I don't dig
the
it
whole
either. I don't, you know, it ain't my thing. I get it.
the dizzy shit ain't for me, dog. I like being able to walk. But the thing that gets me the most is again, they were like hardcore to put out this information that's me with the warrants, and it was just ironic because I'm like, dude, you people claim yourself that you're in high mighty investing, like you can do better than law enforcement, right? Apparently that's the claim that certain people make, right? Well, buddy, God, you look like a moron right now. Like, it's frustrating to me because I've already had to deal with this. And then let's talk about. I will address it a little bit because it's fixing to go into courts, which is VZW contracts. Now, there is nothing there, but there's fixing to be because of an appeal I filed off just downright fucking harassment. Hendersonville Verizon store received. Then it went up to the management. I didn't hear from it for 2 months. I thought that everything was good. They're like, oh, no, they're not worried about it. Well, risk assessment called and sourcing said, hey, we have a problem. We have to address this. Well, the managers did their job. They kept calling. A dog whistle went out. People kept calling the Verizon store thinking I'm an employee and saying that I'm impeding an investigation. Well, that manager talks to network insurance. So that person's the person that issues the tickets on broken sites. That's the person that's essentially like my boss. So she calls me up, says, hey, this is what's going on. Is everything good? I explained to her. She said, all right. So she tells her boss, we think everything's all copacetic. But they still have to report that it was going on. So it goes up the chain. That's why it was 2 months before I would even know all this shit was going down. Now, I will address this because I have no shame in my game, dude. I'm a failed company now because of several things. One, I you have individuals that constantly call. That was the only contract. I put all my eggs in a basket with them. I didn't have nobody else. That was the stupidest thing to do as a company, for one. I should have had multiple avenues of income, and I did not. That's my fault. But it's also my fault for fucking telling people where I worked. So I take 50% of that blame, because had I never opened my mouth about what I do for a living and put that out there, then it could not have been weaponized. So that I do take 50% of the blame on that. But again, to go real life, and I think these people think that that dog whistles don't exist, and that when they say something, man, wouldn't it be a shame if they just called, Verizon, we told them that one of their employees, Stevens, out here and impeding in a child's investigation. Like, I got the video, dude. And then it wouldn't fucking a week goes by that all that stuff starts happening and everything. Like, no, man, it's not coincidence. So at the end, I'm a failing company, dude. I am Franklin Financial. I'm getting sued by them. I'm going bankrupt. I can't. It's, dude, part of life. It sucks, man. It's the worst thing when you have to tell guys, hey, man, I can't employ you no more. I'm sorry. You have to go find other work. People that's been with me since the day I opened the doors. That's hard to let somebody go that you've had for 4.5 years, 5 years, man. And then it's all coming to an end. Look, man, I make mistakes. That's just it. I can't take shit back. Sometimes I'm probably the dumbest fucking person, and if anything, I've learned a valuable lesson. In that stepping away from this case is probably is what's best. And I'll
Well,
be
you
honest.
probably will be, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because you get wrapped up in it and you don't realize it.
You get
just
too
don't
emotionally
realize
attached.
What that you get yourself into deep sometimes.
Oh yeah, well then, I mean, like the other day, like my anger, and I'm on my live. I fucking made a crucial mistake without, anybody getting told, hey man, I'm fixing to show this image. I got pissed off because, dude, all they do is attack this man. Steve, dude,
Now, come on.
Steve is one of the fucking nicest people you'll ever meet in your life, man. Like, this dude dedicates his time. Everybody wants to talk about he's the most expensive PI, and he's even said that. But do you know how many families he helps pro bono? Do you know how many
Well,
places?
yeah, but I mean, accountability. You guys were, what I'm saying, it was a chat, and I mean, it happens. I mean, he shouldn't have, shared certain stuff, and you guys shouldn't have been sharing certain stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
no, 100%.
Like it goes both ways, and I know he said that too. You know what I mean? But you got to be careful with what you say too, because you're going to be in litigation. So you got to really watch what you say.
I got you. I'm
on
tracking
these recordings, because these live streams, they'll go back and use them, and I'm only saying that because I've been through it already once.
Yeah, it's just irritating to watch somebody get attacked. It's especially like, it's like I get attacked and I'm a pussy, man. I ain't got no lies to tell. Like, I'm emotional as shit, and then so like,
well, I mean, it happens on here,
But at the end of the day, man, to watch people I thought that like were my friends or something like that, like, it goes to show you that people like Queen. All I ain't say is fucking like, I will give you this. You're real. You picked up a phone. You're real as fuck, man. And
and I kind of wanted to know what was going on, because I can't lie, I was pretty upset yesterday. I was like, "What the fuck is going on? What is that? What is happening?"
No, I mean, what did I tell you on the phone? Hey, dude, question whatever. If I have a good explanation, then I can explain it. If not, I'll tell you, hey man, yeah, no, I fucked up. Just that. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a fucking human, dude.
And I mean, like you said, you was really frustrated and upset, but that's what they're trying to do. They try to trigger people into doing that kind of shit. That's exactly
that's where I don't have any business being involved with cases like this, because I can't control my emotions. And if that's what that's taught me, then hey man, there's no problem going out and searching, but to be that involved, Like, no, man, I'm not doing that shit no more. And the best thing I could do is step away. And to say I'm a fucking mole, dude, my temper is too. That shit only cracked me up even more, dude. Out of respect for your channel, I ain't even gonna say what the hell I wanted to say, but I can't stand. I really cannot stand individuals. I cannot fucking stand them. And at the end of the day, fucking, I'm sorry.
Well, you know, there's a lot of people on here that do troll. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
definitely do. That's just what it is.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, man. Look, man, I all I can say is yeah, I fucked up. My company's defunct. I'm getting sued from every fucking corner right now, and it's going to happen. I took out loans to try to save, honestly, I took out a loan to make payroll. I have no shame in my fucking game. And dude, we could not pick it back up. I tried to.
I mean, it is what it is. You try, and that's all
Bro,
that matters. You tried to pick it up. It didn't happen.
Queen, I straight up, and when this Verizon shit happened, straight up tried to switch to small cell. Fucking bad idea. Bad idea. That shit, dude. It's not that I didn't know what I'm doing. It's kind of the same thing, just different type of tower, right? It's on the ground. It's more like a light pole, and you put an antenna up. But the work and how it gets paid out, like we get paid on what they call net 30s, and most of these places, you're lucky if you get that. Most of the rest of them are like net 90s. Some of them 120. You don't get paid for 120 days after the job completion. And they can come back and say, oh, well, this was messed up or this is messed up. I found out real quick that, oh, shit. Like, I will never put all my eggs in one basket ever again. Not as long as I live. I'm thankful I have the drone stuff and like the GPR and stuff like that because I do like doing that stuff. And it's been a way to make money, but it's not a business, right? It just takes care of my family. That's it. And it's unfortunate. I'll be real, dude. Bankruptcy looks real. I can't. This is me. This is who I am. Y'all take it or leave it. I don't know what to say. And I don't mean that towards you. Or B-Tim. You know what I mean? Like, shit, dude. It's life. Fucking everything collapses around you. But to the one thing I won't be told is that I'm this garbage piece of shit when I'm not trying to say this and I don't mean this anyway. Where have y'all been? Where are you? And if this young man really mattered, then why are y'all the equivalent to the modern day fucking ambulance chasers that you are that latch yourself onto these fucking families, claim that you're doing all this for them and doing absolutely nothing but literally causing a hell of a divide. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Well, and that's what I told them when I was talking to YouTube Streets. I said, nobody wants to touch this case with a 10-foot pole. Not only that, the injunctions, the injunction / lawsuit, the bullshit, the doxing, the fucking threats, the death threats, the ridiculous bullshit that Betty's pulled, that the Seth has pulled, that Seth is okay with, while, the death threats are coming to Chris and Katie. It's unfucking believable.
Dude, Queen,
I've never seen a missing child's case this fucking messy. I've never seen a missing child's parent, go so hard against the other parent and try to, ruin them in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and I mean, and at the end of the day, this is what I'll say for all three of them. I hate that this child's missing. I truly do. But dude, doesn't excuse if you're a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Right.
I'm just being real, man. And I mean, here's the thing, man. I'm a piece of shit, but I think we're all pieces of shit in our own accord. But at the end of the day,
I think we've all done shitty things. I wouldn't say pieces of shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Things that what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, that's one better way to put that. Well, and here's the thing, like Queen, like B-Tim, has B-Tim been with you this whole, he's like one of your diehards?
No, well, he's my buddy, man. He is fucking good people. I'll tell you what, B-Tim don't fuck around. He is one of my friends, and I'm grateful, and I'm grateful to have him as one of my friends. He is a very good friend to me and always has been, and I respect him for that.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
He stood by me when other motherfuckers that I thought were my fucking friends turned their fucking back and snaked the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's helped me. He's put his money where his mouth is. He's donated to my legal fund as well. and not just a couple dollars either. You know what I'm saying? He's
No, for real.
helped
Well,
me
that's
in multiple different ways, you know, with things and even just like even my temper, you know, like even just, you know, dealing with these fucking bullshit bitches out here. Like it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's the calm in the storm. So sometimes it's needed because I get so fucking irritated with these motherfuckers, boy.
Well, that's where I was getting at. Is like
So,
because I've noticed like he's like your he's kind of like
we met during the Dylan Rounds case when, you know, the Jimmy Con tried to fucking act a fool and go after him and Sherry and Sleuth Mom, and you know, he had been fucking with me as well. He's a big piece of shit. He claims he's a PI. He's not. He is a fucking dirtbag loser piece of shit.
Well, dude, man,
But I will say this much: the person that came out with the fake ass Idaho bullshit, the fake ass audio that she is actually was one of his right hand mods, was one of his right hand people. She's the one who put out that fake ass audio bullshit that we were just talking about a little bit ago before we started this live stream.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that fake ass image comes out, and Justin, you know, claims that he's the one that had it. These other fucking girls grabbed it, snatched it up, and tried to fuck with the image as well, and then put it back out as if it was their own. One clout for Nancy Grace. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's getting to the point now where people are making up evidence, making up fucking pictures, fucking, you know, manipulating photos, manipulating audio, saying it's Chris and Katie murdering Sebastian. I mean, Jesus fuck. It's like it's so.
Like, how is that not impeding? You know what I'm saying?
Right now, it's ridiculous. I don't know how in the fuck. I don't know how the police are not charging them for this.
Dude, it's Queen. I swear on my life. So I went up there yesterday because I was trying to figure some shit out. Because I'm like, nah, I won't. Because when you hear warrants, I'm like, all right, we'll see. And then obviously I told you the other stuff, right? And trying to figure out how. And that's how I know in Tennessee, like, dude, POs and stuff like that. Like, you have to have like a legit, like that to be in your yard almost, which is fucking crazy, or drive by at least or something like that. But anyways, at the end of the day, man, I've never seen a department. And look, dude, I'm not gonna clap on them when it.
Cut out on me, bro. You there? Yo, you cut out. You must have got a call or something. There you go. Alrighty. Oh, there he goes. Hopefully he'll be back here in a little bit. But anyhow, I appreciate that. I appreciate him coming up and giving us an explanation. Because, you know, Betty loves to talk some shit and she'll just throw shit out there to see what sticks. So I'm glad we caught this bullshit before she had a chance to spread it further here. Let's see. What are we doing? He gone. He gone. He gone. Maybe his lawyer called. I don't know. You know what? It could have been. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Here he goes. What's up, man? Did you get a call or something?
Yeah, dude. Man, I've been having these daggum robocalls lately. I ain't even joking.
Well, and you just put your number out, didn't you?
Yeah, that was a terrible idea.
Yep. You're probably gonna. You probably, you know, just trolled yourself a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, Lord, my wife last night, she's like, if you don't fucking turn that thing off. I was like, yeah, sorry.
Probably like, I'm done, motherfucker. Turn it off now.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, I mean, it's stressful in a relationship. It's stressful in your life. It's stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all around stressful. Your bills, your house payments. You know what I'm saying? Then it causes arguments with your wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or your husband, whatever. You know what I mean? It all shit all runs downhill.
No, it does, and that's why. So I talked to my wife the other night. Well, you know, obviously, when I made the ultimate decision,
right?
And she's like, I just wish that you. She's like, Steven, she's like, there's one thing. She's like, I didn't know how to tell you this. I'm like, woman, out of 10 years, you should have been the one to say something. She's like, well, she's like, you know, you go out and search. She's like, but what in the reality? She's like, going back and forth with them, it does. It never. You never win. They're constantly combating everything. It doesn't matter if it's disinformation. Just worry about searching, man. Like, and I was like, well, let me ask you. And I told her flat out. Same thing. When I left Long Hollow the other night, I realized, dude, there's nothing else to. It's really nothing else to search. There's nothing else I can search. Nothing else I can search. Sorry. Dude, let me do something real quick. I stuck my phone on do not disturb. There we go. But I learned that I wish I'd have took a step back a long time ago, like I said I was going to. And I thought that maybe I can go from every day to every half day, or every other day. And in reality, man, you can't. I'm too emotionally involved. I've let this stuff, irritate me. And the thing is like when you watch, like Steve's an awesome dude, man. And when dude, this man has allowed me to believe in myself. Because I didn't think I could truly help other people and, go get my NSAR 1 and 2 and do that stuff, man. And he's like, no, dude, you can do that shit. And here's the thing. I don't have to go on the internet to do that stuff. I really enjoy, like, I want to help, right? I enjoy being able to help others. So why the fuck do I got to post it? I don't have to do that. My problem is that I have this stupid ass, I want to help everybody, and want people to like me when honestly, probably would have listened to y'all, man, because you and Clue have been the two people that have absolutely said, and even Granny, man, like, they're Granny and Jay are hard on me right now. And at the end of the day, it's like, I said in my video yesterday, am I still here? I'm not, am I? I can't tell if I'm still in the show or not, guys. Let me see. What happened to my phone?
You cut off again? Oh, here you are. Okay, what's up?
Dude, I had to put my phone on do not disturb. I'm sorry, man.
A hot mess today, Jack.
I trolled myself
probably
on
somebody's
that one.
probably just blowing your phone up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised Clue ain't tapped the link. Or Cletus, anyways. I know you and Cletus are really good friends. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, your post yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You had said, what were you meaning by tell your wife? I guess I don't understand what you mean. What's that mean?
Explain it to my wife. Like, when, dude, this shit, I'll just be real, dude. This shit has mentally affected me, man. I
believe that. I believe it's, it does. I mean, that's the thing. It really fucking does. It does way more than to the creators than it does to the chat. And I mean, some people realize it because, they just know, but other times people just don't get it. They just don't get it. It's heavy.
No, and I got respect for you, man. Like, I really mean that. Like, for you to keep coming back and no matter what, like fighting, like you're fighting a good ass fight, man. And then the fact that, dude, you got some real ass supporters. It's like Clue's channel, man.
I do, and you know what? That's the only reason why the fuck I keep coming back to fight this bullshit and this misinformation and the lies and the fake audio and the fake pictures and the death threats and you know what I'm saying, trying to be the barrier because it's been bad as fuck on them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's been awful for Clue.
And y'all done that shit together.
Chris and Katie, and I mean, I know Clue and Cletus are there, you know what I mean? But it's still definitely hard. I mean, it's hard to keep up with. Like I said, the Bauer Sox are getting hate, but you know what's really fucked up? Sean ain't getting no death threats, in my opinion. We ain't seen shit, ain't seen no proof of nothing. And one, his mother, like everybody's stalking Chris's parents. Nobody's stalking his parents. Nobody's leaving them death threats. Nobody's fucking with them.
Queen, I put it on everything I love, man. I have never, even when I was fucking trying to help them, I have never received threats from that side, man. It wasn't until I decided to say, yo, I'm going to look at this different. I'm looking at this all effed up instead of letting a narrative or letting you build in my head. And I'm the type of person, man, like, shit, I'll go down a rabbit hole, right? But and I can't allow myself to do that because when I do that, guess who's already involved? My emotions are. So trying to separate those emotions, and that's another thing, is like, if my emotions are involved with a case, then I should not partake in that case. Then, like, it's okay to, say some stuff about it, but if it's like it is with this one, like, no, man, I should have left a long time ago. But, at the end of the day, everybody's like, oh, Betty won. No, dude, I'm telling you,
shit. Betty, she's a fucking loser, all in all. Anyway, doxing somebody out fucking encouraging people to get them fired, laughing about people being fired, laughing about, wishing death and hate on the mother of a missing child, wishing death and hate on, other creators, wishing cancer on me, you know what I'm saying? Doing the shit she's doing, filing frivolous fucking lawsuits. Betty will never fucking win at anything in life. She's a fucking flop at life loser.
I said that the other day. I said, I think she's super mad because you know what she don't have, Queen? It's family, man. She ain't got them
She
kids.
ain't got anybody. No, who the fuck wants to be around a miserable piece of shit like that?
We're rich in life for that alone. Hey,
What's up, Cleo? What you doing, baby? Or is this Cletus?
Yeah, I don't know which one.
I was trying to stay off the fucking internet today.
And here we go. Start hollering your name and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh fuck. I was trying to be quiet and rest my voice today.
It's just been a long morning.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, man?
I feel great, but my voice doesn't want to work. Sort of better than yesterday.
See, I don't know. My mom, she went down finally, and dude, that's what she lost. She ain't had her voice for like a week and a half. So I hope that's not gonna happen. That shit's rough, man. How's baby is that okay to say? Is baby Clue good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, let me make sure it's okay to ask that. But no, I ain't tried to bother. Clue knows that. I've talked to them subtly, but I'm not trying to bother them because they have been sick. And then the other thing is that the last thing I want is everybody wrapped up in my shit. I cause these problems, dog. It's my shit. But the other problem I have though is going out and talking about warrants and shit like that. Like, dude, these people really claim that they're true crime, and it bothers me now that they say that, but do no homework, no digging, no asking questions, no nothing.
No, they're shit.
Clue probably told me, like, Cletus and Clue had told me this a long time ago, and Clue's right there and tell you, like, my emotions are the problem, and I can't allow people on here. It's hard. I don't know how y'all do it. I really don't. And like I said, the fact y'all supporters, man, are everything. Like everybody in y'all's chat, dude, like they're fucking real. Like, and I hope they know that. And I know some of them probably don't like me and they're question shit. But what I will say is, dude, they are legit as shit for sticking it through with you, like, because they see through the bullshit. And Clue had told me, Cletus most of all had told me, like, dude, if you can't, I can't make decisions with emotion essentially evolved. He said it another way, but because you're going to fuck up every time. And then I've had multiple talks with Cletus, Clue, and another individual that said, dude, just send me the stuff before you come out with it. Let me look at it, especially if you're thinking with your emotions and stuff like that. And I'm just fucking naive and prideful. Instead, I don't do that. And I just go on, I'm like, impulsive as fuck is what it is. And my ADHD needs to be under control is what it is. And it's not. So I make irrational, stupid fucking decisions. So, and that's really based on, like, dude, I kept watching this stupid image, man. And then, like, Steve being attacked, like, y'all, like, to know him personally, dude, you have no idea. Like, the dude and what he does and how much time he devotes to stuff. Like, it's just like Clue and Cletus, man. It's like, to know them personally, y'all have no idea. Like, these people, they're jokes. They're just fucking horrible people.
Well, I think that's part of the problem, right? Because, hold on. For me personally, I don't give a fuck what these people say. Say I'm related to Chris. Say I knowingly married an RSO. I don't give a fuck. These people's opinions don't mean a tinker fucking damn to me. Because ain't none of them worth shit. I'm going to sit here on my ass, do whatever the fuck I want to do all day, not giving a fuck about you or your opinion of what I'm doing.
That's facts. That's the part, like, I respect. I don't know how you do it, though. Like, and Cletus, man, like, Cletus is fucking one of, like, his control on his temper is amazing, and like because he's
this is no, it's not. What you're missing is there is no need to even have a temper or be upset when you know that the people coming at you are fucking shit people. Fuck them. Let them think whatever the fuck they want to think.
Yeah.
Think my ass is fat and nasty and my vagina stinks. I don't give a damn. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Nobody.
And that's what I gotta get through my fucking head, dude. Queens even said this to me. He's like, dude, you can't let these fucking people get you. But dude, my problem is like I let it happen, and then I make I fuck up or do something stupid, and then it's like, well, I can't blame nobody. That's my fucking fault. I take responsibility. But how many times can I make a mistake? You know what I'm saying? At a point to where now I realize, like, okay, this is getting too much, man. Like, I'm allowing myself to really fucking have these people control my life, essentially, to where they I go on the internet and I do have people that care about me. I do know that. At the end of the day, that's the people that matter. And it's kind of like you, and maybe that's it, Queen and you. Like y'all have y'all supporters, and those people that are loyal, you're loyal to, stay loyal to them. You know. But at the end of the day, I don't have no business in this no more. And somebody said that yesterday. It was like, oh, you made the fucking, you let Betty win. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I said, at the end of the day, I will tell you the truth. When I got done with Log Hollow that evening and I was sitting at the very top, and only you and Cletus really know this, those mountains ain't no regular mountains, dog. That is steep terrain. Then you have my drone. He knows all about this. You can map it, and it will tell you the differential and how far off the road before incline. So if you go into mapping, you can actually like do what they call it's some weird word, I can't say it, but he knows what it's called. You select it, and it will like 3D it to tell you the like what all is going on, dude. 20 feet off the road, it goes to a 12% grade. Do you know how insane that is? Ain't no fucking way he went up that. So, like, I'm sitting there looking, and I'm like, my best bet's just to, walk down the damn road, going down the road, checking both sides. But that is all I have left to offer. We've been everywhere, and I will say this 100 times. Law enforcement, like the EMA and Ken gave it their all. And at the end of the day, it looks like what it does. And I'm just going to be honest that he was picked up or something else, right? But I've got to do this. I got to do this because I respect Sebastian, Chris, and Katie, and Steve, and y'all that actually do this correctly. I said it in my video yesterday evening that there is people that I will absolutely take information from any day. That is you two on the panel. Despite Jay and Granny going down their rabbit hole right now, I mean they approach things differently too, man. They don't narrate this damn falsehood of like convicting a parent. I can't say they don't narrate, other shit, but you get where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Does Cletus feel better, man?
A little bit.
I don't know how y'all are making it right now. Y'all don't need nothing? She said, no, I'll just get it to my door. Well, I'm sorry. I just haven't bothered y'all, man. Like and then I've said my piece on this shit, and Queen called me this morning, and she, out of everybody, she's like you. I texted you back and forth, and what Cletus said last night. But at the end of the day, I hope my biggest fear. I'll tell you this right now is that you and Cletus, and this nothing, Queen, and I mean this with respect. Like Queen had enough audacity to call me and talk to me, but I was like, dude, if I've got to prove anything, it ain't to nobody on this internet but you and him. And I hope y'all know that because I do think of y'all like family. And so that I ain't gonna lie, that shit has bothered me too. And so I'm glad to see you up here.
I mean,
I don't know what you think you got to prove to anybody, man.
Right. Like that.
No, but I mean, I think he thinks you guys are kind of upset because the whole, which you guys do have every right to be upset.
Absolutely.
With sharing things that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, but
that
I
he
mean,
shouldn't have shared or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's just,
here's the
like
thing.
where he's coming from is the support, you know what I'm saying? It's nice to have the support, even though you fucked up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and I mean, I think, Stephen, by now, anything I got an issue with, we'll talk about it offline. And if we don't talk about it offline, then there ain't an issue.
Yeah, I do know that. But
So, yeah.
And then Clue will rip my ass. So, but I just don't know. Like I said, man, and Queen, like I hope you know that. Like, thanks for fucking being real, being a fucking real one, man. That's look, dude. All I can say, and I'll sum this up, like you said, just be short with it and kind of
Well, I
sweet.
mean, I just kind of wanted to get an idea of what was going on from your side. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot going on. Then we read your post yesterday, and I was still kind of confused. And all I knew was that there was an image on the that you know what I'm saying, that you were upset that was taken down, and then boom, you were.
I went when I went.
Like, what the fuck happened? So it all kind of just happened real fast,
So what a lot of people don't know, and I mean I've said it, maybe they don't remember or something, but so when all that shit went down with the woods and all that shit, I had to put myself in therapy and everything else because I have to, man. Like this has really gotten that far to the point to like I'm walking an edge that where it's either I'm going to fully blown relapse or I will check out, if that makes sense. And I don't want to do either of those, but I am impulsive as fuck. So I have to protect me and my wife and my son at this moment. And it is to walk away from this, saying I tried to give it my all. I allowed my emotions to make decisions that were fucking irrational and impulsive on my part. But it was not the right thing to do. But when you watch, and I mean this, when I watch a narrative get built in time after time after time, it's just like the lights. And Cletus has said it millions of times. Hey, bro, it don't fucking matter. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We know. And it's like, but it's still, for some reason, I let that shit sink into me and fucking bother me. And I can't figure it out for the life of me. And I don't know if it's because I took part in it. And I can't say that because Cletus did too, right? He reenacted it. And it's like we heard with our own ears. So like when you do all this shit and you keep watching this narrative, just keep pushing the fucking like the stupidity of people to be a follower instead of just ask the right fucking questions or look at stuff. They just take what they will. And that's what I admire about everybody from you guys to fucking, I'll say like Granny J, fucking white boy, fucking y'all don't just take what you hear and fucking and process it as that's what it is. Like you ask questions from every angle, man, and it's like, and then it does bother me because whether Steve thinks it or not, man, I do love Steve, man. I ain't scared to say that. I do, man. I've grown very fond of him as a mentor, as somebody, not about the investigative side, because Cletus and Clue are sitting right here. I have said I don't want to be a part of the investigation part. I will. I just knew myself. I knew I would make a fucking mistake. And Clue will. I know she will say it. I did say that. I will make a fucking. I know I'm irrational. I make stupid fucking decisions, and I've got to be an adult at some point and go get the help I need and go get fucking medicated for the ADHD. They don't have to be narcotic ADHD meds. They could be fucking Stratera or something like that, right? But I have to do something because it's making me make fucking decisions that, although at that moment I feel like I have to do this, I should have consulted or talked to people. Instead, I'm like, oh, be a hero. No, man, this is fucking not what it is. Knowing that it doesn't matter at the end of it, that it only fucking affects me and the other people that's involved. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, that's just it. I mean, the one thing I'll say is I promised myself 10 years ago I'd hold myself accountable for everything. Whether it's fucking me, I like I said, I'm 50% to blame for information being put out there because I was transparent and I put too much shit on the internet, and Cletus have told me multiple times, shut the fuck up. I continue to do the shit naively and stupidly. And if I can't control that, then I have no business fucking talking about a case. Searching is a different aspect. And that is where that's where the mentorship and all that comes from Steve, of somebody like, dude, I like, he really, nobody will understand this. To fucking go in the woods, and I know he'll tell, because I asked him, so he'll tell you, Cletus and Clue were there. I asked this man so many fucking questions, I didn't shut up. And I told him, just tell me to shut up. I won't take it offensively. Because I wanted to ensure that when I was out there, that I wasn't fucking wasting anybody's time. And so for him to take and be like, you have to understand me. Like, Clue and Cletus, like, have been around me in person. Like, I don't shut the fuck up. And I'm hyper and I'm all over the place. Like, so for him to just treat me as a normal person, that I could do this, that I could be helpful to a family, or in any case, it doesn't matter what it is. If I go do the right things, get my certs, do my NSAR stuff, that I can do this to help somebody. And it's like, to hear that come from somebody that literally dedicates his life to that type of stuff. It was like, it's like fucking awesome. I'm like, okay, I can fucking do this shit then. But the problem I have is I need to fix me and fix that shit before I can even legitimately do it. Because if I don't do none of that shit, then I'm going to make the mistakes over and over. And at a certain point, you can only use an excuse so many fucking times before that excuse is, hey, dude, enough said, bro. And I'm at that point. Like, it's bad enough when I know that my fucking self. So I have to do something about it now. And walking away is the best thing to do. And at a point, there's not much more that I can do for this. Like, I can look in odd and end places or new places that come up. To be out there 24/7 or even every other day, like, it's not going to do anything. So I'll shut up. Sorry.
No, it's all good, man. But you know what? You'll get there. It is tough. It's tough being on here. The internet's the belly of the beast. When you already got issues like we got issues, it's hard to be, you know what I'm saying? Like anxiety. And I mean, not like issues, but I mean like anxiety, depression, PTSD, things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it makes it a lot harder on here, you know?
It really does, man. And the thing is like, and Clue's got, and you say this all the time, like, I've got to learn to say, like, it's good to watch your chat, but I'm fucking terrible. It'll get me sidetracked.
Yeah, I don't watch my chat all the time either. You know what? Oh, that's what I got mods for. You know what I'm saying? My girls they're in here. Some are busy, some are not. That's why I have I got multiple mods that come in and out. Sometimes they're busy, sometimes they're not. Sometimes I have some in here, sometimes I don't. I mean, you know, I don't expect them to be here. I don't rely on them to be here. But most of the time, there's somebody in here that helps me with the chat. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, try to roll through and answer it. Like last night, I gave Jay a courtesy wrench because I don't know who was timing people out, but I threw her a courtesy wrench. A couple of the other girls got wrenches and stuff too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's sometimes where they're in here. Sometimes some of the girls go to bed at 8 o'clock. Sometimes some of the other ones don't go to bed till 1 o'clock. I can't keep up with a chat of 1,500 people by myself.
I don't know how the hell y'all do it, dude.
I don't read every single comment. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying?
That shit goes so fast. I don't know how y'all do it.
It's rough down here. Shit, you be fighting for your life trying to get something out.
I told Clue one day,
I keep that link pinned too. So if somebody wants to say something or you can't get it through in the chat, you can always click that link and come up, you know?
Yeah, see, that's cool as shit, man. I'd be scared to fucking have that link up all the time. Good God.
I mean, you're gonna have people that don't like you. You're gonna have people that just think you're the bee's knees. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have people that hate you. You're gonna have people that love you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. But you can't be out here fucking around either. You know what I'm saying? When you're the missing child's case, even though I know, you know what I'm saying? I know you wanted to, you know, you were upset and angry and.
Yeah, but it's not an excuse, man. It's like I
know, but I mean, I'm just saying you can't use that to, in turn, get upset. Like you said, you are very, what'd you say? Impulsive, yeah, spontaneous. But stop that. Come on, we ain't gonna do that. Start that fucking beeping thing. Good Lord. Anyhow, though, when you're emotional and you're impulsive or spontaneous or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it just happens before you even have time to think about the repercussions later.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, and that's one thing I'll say about my wife, and that's the reason why she's been here 10 years. And that's the woman. That's my best friend. It's the woman that's pulled me from the depths of hell. And I was talking to her. I mean, I'm literally in a mental fucking breakdown, and all she did was hug me and say, "Look, man, it's you got to walk away. Like you're making bad choices." And she's like, "I know that it's probably tough to hear, but you're not doing him a favor anymore. Like looking for him is one thing, but entertaining all this stuff." And she's like, I mean, she told me something that fucking hurt. She said, "I've watched you just seriously deplete in a matter of."
Decline, yeah. And you know what? You are a lot different now than you were when you first came on here. But TikTok is a lot. Look, YouTube is down in the trenches, baby.
It is, dude.
It ain't nothing on TikTok. Like YouTube's a whole different ballgame, man.
Yeah, man. That's the one thing I say. I said that the other day. Actually, I think it was on Jay's, man. TikTok is tailored, if that makes sense. Like you won't see shit unless you want to see shit, and but here's the things, like over there it is like no shit, so easy to run around, if that makes sense. One person go to this chat and this chat, and it may be the same thing here. I've not done it, but over there, hell, you just scroll and you're in the other one. You know what I mean? It's
right.
fucked
Well,
up.
over here, and there's different communities over there. It's just all over. You know what I mean? You can diddy bop all over the place. You diddy bop here, you diddy bop there. Over here, you're like tiptoeing. Do you know what I'm saying? Am I going to step in a landmine if I go over here? If I type in this chat, is it going to explode when I say something? You know what I'm saying? It's totally different over here.
Yeah, that's what I remember Jay and Granny saying something about that shit. Because Jay said something about, was it she went in Granny's chat and she was like, "It's like a fucking landmine went off," or something like that. Like, not a sense, she didn't use those words, but she was like, "I didn't know what the hell." She's like, "I knew the moment I sent that shit, it was about to be hell." So it's funny being in your or Clue's chat and watching it, because it goes so damn fast though. Like you can't, like I'm trying to keep up, and I'll be replying to somebody in your chat, and next thing you know, it's like fucking it's miles away. And I'm like, well, that was it.
Yeah, it's gone. If you don't stop it and scroll back, it's gone. Season says to Crabtree, "You are going to be okay. A big heart will take you far. Learn the lessons and always put yourself and your family first. It's going to be okay." And absolutely, always put your, you know what I'm saying? Always put your family first. You and your family come first anyways. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sometimes you got to step back. You got to step back. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this shit will be here when you come back. It'll be the same bullshit with the same folks. Maybe a different case, maybe the same one, but I mean, it's going to be the same bullshit over and over again. It's like Groundhog's Day.
Yeah. I mean, I hope he's okay with me saying this. Like, but I've had, when I called Chris to obviously let him know, "Hey man, I think it's best that I walk out of this stuff." And I mean, do you know he's always been like fucking supportive. He said,
Yeah,
"Man,"
sure.
and he said, "Dude," he said, "remember what's first." He said, "It's family." He said, "Family first, no matter what." He said,
That's
because
right.
at the end of the fucking day, he's like, this internet stuff, all that stuff, it doesn't like, and I get that people, like the dude, he gave me solid advice, man. He understood, and I mean, he was real with me. He said, he's like, "You're too involved." He's like, they're very appreciative of what I've done, searching and stuff like that. And I'm thankful for that. But he told me, man, like legit, like you fuck up, just pick up and go. And he's like, all you can do is fucking learn from it and move on. And I told him the same thing I
Learn the
told y'all,
lesson and
man.
keep it moving. That's
It's the same thing I said to you a while ago, right? Like, or you include that. It's not an excuse, dude. And I hope y'all understand that. I'm just telling y'all bluntly, like I had to learn how to self-reflect. And even when I went to my therapist this morning, the first thing he said to me was, "Say everything that you've heard about you to yourself." And he said, how does it make you feel?" And I was like, I'm fucking angry. He said, "Okay." He said, "Now what would your wife and your kids say to you?" And I said, he said it. He's like, "Well, say it to yourself." He's like, "Now, which one is the one that's in front of you versus the one that's legitimately in front of you, if you know what I mean. And I was like, my wife and kids, he's like, so why does all that bother you? And he's like, the problem is there's a root to it. And he said, we got to get to the root of it. He said, but we have to get your ADHD under control. He said, we got to, man. He said, I think your problem is that you're stuck in the past. And he said, it doesn't help anything with the future or what you're doing at this moment. He said, because yeah, you go day to day, you're doing all this shit. He said, and you think that you're making progress or that you're doing good stuff. He said, he said, you literally are subconsciously stuck somewhere in the past. And he's like, you've got to get away from that shit and let it go. And he said, you know, once we can move past that, he said, I think getting your ADHD under control is going to be the first part. He said, he said, what worries me, like, I'll put it this way, this man's got me, I have to go twice a week, and then he'll answer my fucking calls throughout the week, anytime. And I'm super thankful to have him, to be honest, right now. And he's like, I go next week to the doctor for that other shit, you know, and hopefully maybe we'll get somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And maybe at that point, when I get long down the road, you know, I'll fucking understand why I can't make it make sense, dude, right now, to be honest. It sounds stupid, but I just want y'all to know, it's not a fucking excuse. Look, dude, I take full recourse. I understand what I'm going through is what I've put myself through. I'm not asking for sympathy. It's just me telling y'all, like, hey man, this is where I stand. This is what it is and what it's not. And I do I owed it to come out here to tell people that, dude, yeah, man, I have a company that failed. I'm getting fucking sued from every angle. I had a bad investment. They did.
You're not the only one that happened. I mean, you're not the only person that this shit happened to during COVID. I mean, a lot of shit. I mean, like this. You're not the only company that went down.
Did y'all know that there is a law called? Not that it pertains to me, but it was funny because I didn't know this. It's called the God Law. No shit. So, like when COVID happened, right? Say if you had a bank loan, right? And they wouldn't forgive it or wouldn't do that where they help you shit. Well, technically, if it went to court because an act of God happened and something out of your control, then it's not that it doesn't hold you liable, because you're still liable for the debt, right? But it doesn't seek like some kind of damage to where they can add on. Essentially, they would just get what's owed to them. I didn't even know that shit, but I thought that was crazy. I know that's random as shit, but Clue, what's what you doing, bud?
Who?
You?
She's just sitting here quiet. My dog's over here snoring.
I'm just sitting here thinking about how I'm so glad that I'm me. I don't know. I don't fucking get this shit, bro. Like, I don't know. I think everybody's problem is y'all motherfuckers ain't selfish enough, because you're not about to come in here and fuck up my peace. I mean that for real. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I don't care if you think my shit smells like baked bread in a ham ass. I don't care. You motherfuckers worry too damn much about what motherfuckers in this world and on this internet think about you. It's crazy.
Right.
Fuck them. Don't give a fuck about these fucking people. Fucking be mad. Think whatever the fuck you want to think about me. I know I'm the shit, and that's all I need to know. It just shit's crazy to me. I can't fathom for 5 seconds ever sitting around and being upset because somebody's, oh, look, here comes Rotunda walking. I bet if she walked any faster, her pants would start a fire. Oh, that's cute. Don't give a fuck. I don't get it. Like, I don't know.
What'd you just call it, Rotunda?
I don't got feelings like that, man. I really don't. I'm not in my fifis and shit like that. Like, hell no.
She said Rotunda. The fuck? Well, hopefully one day I'll get there, man. Like Queen, like I said, dude, I apologize, man. Like it was fucked up because I was raised by a man that was like super hardcore, non-emotional, you know, like the old school don't fucking cry type shit. And I'm like, dude, my granddad would headbutt the shit out of me right now. I'm telling you right now, he would, man. Like there's if I get another day. literally get another phone call. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and somehow it's still ringing. But yeah, no, I don't know. Hopefully, if I get my ADHD under control and stuff, that maybe that's a lot of it, and get to the root of shit, man. Because I would love not to give a fuck. That would be super, and I mean that in a respectful way, obviously. But I got a lot of respect for y'all, man, and I truly mean that.
Just stop worrying about these people. Look, how about this? They wouldn't be talking about you if you didn't bother them.
Yeah,
bother them. Keep bothering them. They'll go crazy before you will, I promise.
Well, I'm pretty fucking close. No, I get it, man. I gotta start listening to Cletus more. Y'all both have been on my ass about this.
That's because honestly, I know it sounds insane, but we are the definition of zero fucks given. Literally. We don't care. I'm too old to fucking care. Like, I've lived a longer time than I have left before I die. And I'm not gonna live that way, worrying about what the fuck whoever has to say about me or thinks about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that's the thing I've got to realize, like, that's it. Like, I mean, you're right. No, you're right. I don't have nothing to say about it. I mean, it's just facts. I do think I should change my name, like, because somebody fucking stole Vanished Not Forgotten, little assholes. I was trying to do that the other day and told me I couldn't use it. And I thought about doing, like, Vanished Paranormal. Does that sound stupid? It probably sounds stupid, don't it?
No.
Something like that. I do want to keep doing that shit. You know, I don't have to. I think the best way to move with helping others is helping others and not having to put it, not putting it in public, man. Because why the fuck does it matter? If that's really what I want to do, then it's not about that. I know BTM's gonna be upset because, man, I bet he's like, because he's the one that gave me the idea for the name change, and I was going to do it, and then I tried it when I finally decided to do it. I noticed the other day in a chat that it was there, and I seen the name, and I'm like, somebody done stole the damn name. So then I tried to use it, and it said I couldn't use it. That shit made me mad. But again, I just want to have a channel that like kind of represents what I do. So I figure if I put Vanished and Paranormal, it can mean both. So, but guys, I'm fixing to have to run. But Queen, thanks, man. Clue, I'm happy to see you. Like, and Cletus, and he's somewhere back there. And I hope y'all feel better for real.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Is she good? Is baby Clue good now though? Like legit?
Yeah.
I bet she was so happy that shit was over.
Yeah, she's fucking miserable now. We're at the misery stage.
Oh no. Hell no. I don't know. Have y'all been there since yesterday? The day before again? How long y'all been at the misery stage yet?
Well, I mean, I feel better than I did yesterday, but it's just my voice. Like, I feel fine.
Dude, I'll tell you what, when I called Cletus the other night, and you could tell he was getting frustrated. And it was funny because I told myself, I'm like, dude, I am not calling him when he's sick. That's the first time I've ever heard him like sick, And you could just tell he was like fucking not. He's not having it, dog.
Oh, he's an asshole.
Yeah, I'm a motherfucker when I'm sick, like Ghost Ride.
He's a fucking dick, son.
Oh man, I don't. It's hard to think that though, because like the other times he's fucking usually like laughing and cutting up, dude. And I called him, and you could hear in his voice, and he's like, "All right, man, I gotta go." I was like, "All right, man, see." And then it's like, then I'm in my fucking like a little bitch. I'm over. I'm like, now I done made him upset, and I'm like, I worry too much about dumb shit, man. Dumb ass shit.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I get being upset. You know what I'm saying? And giving a fuck to a point. I mean,
It's just knowing when to address shit, when not. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all know that? Like, what fucking makes you choose what to address? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's
some
the
things are
problem.
meant for YouTube and some are not, you know, just like yesterday, I mean, and I feel like in your heart, you knew you shouldn't have been, you know, putting that
Yeah.
out there. You were frustrated and, like you said, impulsive, and you fucked up and put it out there anyways. But it's like some things you know, YouTube is just that. It's YouTube. You don't have to, you know, you pick and choose what you want to address.
I got you. Oh, I know this. I think it's, like I said, man, Queen, I appreciate the shit out of you. I really do, man. And like I told you on the phone, like, hey, dude, like, out of all the people, including knows this, like, if you got one to reach out and call me, but two, like, you're somebody I respect, me. If you got to check me. Like, if you got a question, I'll either answer it and the best I can, or I'll tell you, hey, man, I fucked up. And that's just it.
Well, yeah, I
mean,
kind of didn't really know what was going on, though, to a point. I mean, I just knew that you were live, and then all of a sudden you showed a picture, and bam, you were gone. And then all of a sudden there was a community tab that people were in the chat saying, read the community tab, read the community tab. So I was like, well, what the fuck's going on with the community tab? And then we went over there and looked at it, and I was like, what the fuck? So as we were reading it, I'm like, oh, damn. So, you know, then it went from there. So I was like, well, what the fuck's going on, you know?
I fucked up. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to know, you know. I was like, what's up, you know, because I mean, everybody deserves their fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just like when all the shit went down with Clue, I messaged her. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what the fuck's up, dude? You know, like, I mean, it's just because you can't just believe what you fucking hear. You just can't, because motherfuckers will lie and run the fuck off the mouth. Just like Betty, that's how the shit got started. She was talking about you're being sued by Verizon Wireless for $100 million because you didn't pay your employees.
She's so fucking stupid, dude.
Right. She'll, and if she doesn't know the information, she's gonna make it up and put some bullshit together. So she don't really give a fuck.
She's probably the fucking dumbest fucking person.
I was like, there's no fucking way, because he already talked about Verizon, and you know what I'm saying? She was maybe you know, one of the ones that was possibly calling, allegedly, you know, that had called in or whatever.
I can say this. It's a simple no, and but it's a legitimate dog whistle. That's what I can say.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, does people not understand what a fucking dog whistle is? Does she not?
Some people don't, though. There's a lot of people that are new too, you know, that are new to this platform. And I noticed when I was showing shit about Betty, about her being with the Proud Boys and her racist shit, and the one where she said that she wants kids to be euthanized. There's a lot of people in this chat. We got 1,600 people in here, and probably, you know, 1,200 of them didn't even know.
Wait a minute. What? She said what?
With what, Betty? She thinks kids should be euthanized. Some kids are not worth saving.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she said some real nasty shit, man. So we went over it the other day on the live stream, and she was fucking hot, Jack. That's why she did that live where she was triggered as fuck, talking about Rebecca's got to do parenting classes. She's a piece of shit. She's a fucking piece of shit mom. You know what I mean? That's what that was her retaliation to that. She was pretty fucking pissed.
Oh man, I don't have her. I think she's the worst fucking human.
You know? There's videos of it out.
Well, the crazy part is, man, is that woman literally is a fucking menace. Like she's the literal definition of 5150. Like, no
in my opinion, absolutely she is. Yes, absolutely she is.
So I don't know, man. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all very much, man. Y'all know where to find me. I mean, I'm not gonna stop doing my internet shit. You know, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I just think I'm gonna do what's best, which is I owe it to Sebastian to step away from this, and Chris and Katie, because and let me say this, to the overall case, I owe it to step away, because I'm not in a good space to do it anymore.
And you know what? It's good that you recognize that, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? I wish more people would fucking realize, hey, I'm in too deep. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to bow out respectfully. It's time for me to go. And you know what? I think if more people did that when they got emotionally, you know, fucked up, or they got, you know, when it's just became too much, and you know what I'm saying? It's just too much on mental health, too much. You know what I mean? If more people would walk the fuck away from shit, it wouldn't be as bad as it is right now, in my opinion.
That's facts, man. Well, I appreciate y'all, man. Again, y'all need anything, holler.
Absolutely, man, and we'll always be here too. You know what I'm saying? You're always welcome to step up and say, "Hey, what's up?" Don't be afraid, to hang out for a little while or something.
Nah, I'm always lurking.
Sure.
I
We'll always
appreciate
be
y'all.
around shit. I always, stop over and say, "Hey," just because you ain't covering that case, don't mean we won't see you on the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll catch you on the flip side, man.
Yeah.
You know what though? I'm proud of him for doing what he's got to do for him. Because I mean, shit, some people would stay and fucking just go balls to the fucking wall, not giving a fuck. Not giving a fuck. What'd you think about that Coffindaffer bullshit, huh? Oh, bitch, I got blocked this morning on I got blocked this morning on gosh dang Twitter. I haven't been blocked for a little while. Yeah, I was over here talking shit to this little dumb bitch. And I seen this. Okay, so we've had the fake picture, the fake audio. It's fake bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So let's see here. So this was sent to me, and I'm like, oh fuck. I said this is from like 2 months ago, or like 6 ago, right? We already knew it was fake as fuck. We already knew what was going on. So as soon as somebody sent it to me, I was like, oh god, we already know what it is. So I'm looking at it, and here, let me pull this up and show y'all. So this is the post. Lauren from fucking Facebook bullshit. One of Betty's little people. One of her best friend, little fan girls, little pick-me girls. She puts this bullshit out from to his, like I said, Jimmy Khan's old mod and Betty's mod. So this is Betty's moderator, which we already know Betty put fake audio out for the Idaho 4. She's already done this before. And now with the fake and the fake bullshit coming out, we already know what time it is anyways. You know what I mean? So I thought this was pretty fucking interesting that this just 6 weeks ago gets popped out by none other than Guidance, which, I mean, I didn't even have a problem with her. I ain't never really had too much. I mean, I ain't never really had a problem with her until I found out after the fact that she was the one who gave Jimmy Khan all my shit. Then I had a problem with her. But before that, I really didn't have any issues with her. But now you look at this. Look at this shit she made up here. Look at this. Listen to what they say. Okay, this is fake ass audio in my opinion. It's from December 1st, 2024. Are you ready? Listen to this shit, Blue. Oh, sorry. Headphone warning. If you wear headphones, make sure you turn them down a couple notches because this shit is loud and obnoxious, and it instantly puts me into a bad mood because of how obnoxious and loud and shit it is. Okay, I was letting it play a second time. You guys hear anything? Did anybody fucking hear anything?
I did.
You did hear shit?
Yeah.
What'd you hear? Did you hear any Chris and Katie saying that they were gonna carry Sebastian? Oh my God, go get him, go back in, go to sleep, lay your head down, get rest, none of that?
No, I didn't hear any of that.
I didn't either. I'm with you. I heard that, but I didn't hear any words of any kind. But here we go. Let's try this one time. Push it towards the front. CP. Look at her face. She's like, oh my God. Oh my God. The backwards, back roads, backwoods, back roads. Move his head. You guys hear any of this shit? Because I sure as motherfucker don't. I don't hear any of this shit. I don't know anything about why in the fuck she's even playing this. Look at this bullshit garbage. Oh, hold on. We got Granny up here with us. Is this you, baby? Because you were just live. Is this you?
It's me. It's me.
I'm like, hold on. You was just on live. Calling me.
You know what's crazy? When she came out with this audio, right? She's like, I had to put it through her program 38 times. And she said she got this audio because it was attached to the flashlight video.
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me?
Swear to God, I got the whole thing of it. So then we said to her, well, wait a minute. That audio was recorded. I mean, that video was recorded off somebody's phone. So any audio you're getting would be the background of the person recording the phone. You know what I mean? Like it was, it'd be like if I started recording your stream right now with like had no sound, you're going to hear my kids in the background. Any background noise is coming from my phone, not the computer. So then suddenly, because that didn't make sense anymore, then Justin found it. And guess where the audio came from? A motherfucking mic in the bush.
Oh my God, that's where the mic in the bush came from. I heard him talking about the mic in the bush. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? A mic in a bush, bitch? What?
Yep. Suddenly, Justin found the audio, not this lady who put it through 38 different times and messed with the audio 38 times to come up with this. No. Now Justin received it from a different neighbor's camera that had a mic in the bush. I kid you not.
Oh my God.
And that's what we got here.
Wow.
Mic in the bush. These people are gross. Not only that, but she's showing you right here how this is layered. Anybody who's ever worked a program, I can add audio behind anything. She's showing you right here that they put the audio, Katie, you, like, see it? They're not even good at what they do. Just like Justin doxing himself the other day in communications with Laura, CPS, with Terry Lynn. Like, these people aren't even careful. Yeah, I mean, do your neighbors have mics in bushes?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that mic in a bush bullshit. I was looking for the comment because I know somebody sent it to me where he says something about Justin with a mic in a bush. I was wondering what the fuck that was from. Like, where the fuck is he getting a mic in a bush? What the hell? What? He ain't fucking find a mic in a bush. Get the fuck out of here. This is insane.
No, these people are crazy.
Fucking insane.
It's horrible.
A microphone in the damn bushes.
Yeah, and I mean, he said it with such confidence too. Like, and it's concerning because the audience doesn't even say anything. Like, wait a minute, what bush? Where? Like, whose bush? How is there a microphone in a bush? Like, nobody questions it. They're like, oh my God, play it again. I think I hear that. It's like, yeah, you'll hear whatever you're told to hear.
Yep.
Freaking people are nutty, man. But I just wanted to tell you that was the backstory of it. This lady originally came out with it. This is also the same woman that when this lawsuit came about, or this injunction, whatever, she started in about her mental health as well. But right before that, she was hearing from Sebastian. He was telling her things and on camera crying and, oh, he doesn't want to ride on his mommy. But it was your mommy? Oh, and then Terry Lynn comes up and she's like, do you have a headache, Terry Lynn? And Terry Lynn's like, I do. And she's like, yeah, Sebastian told me you had a headache. Like, shut the entire F up. So that's what we're dealing with here.
Sebastian told her that Terry Lynn had a headache?
Yeah. And then Terry Lynn comes up playing the part like, yeah, oh my gosh, my head does hurt. She's like, is it back here? And Terry Lynn's like, yeah. And she's like, ouch. And they're all like, oh. It was weird. That's the same time she said, Sebastian's where the deer are. Where the deer are. Okay.
That's fucking helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know. Audio, schmaudio when you're dealing with people like that. Am I right?
Pretty much.
All right, well, you guys are a real buzzkill, so I'll get back in the chat. I feel like I ruined your stream or something.
Why?
I don't know. You guys are quiet.
I don't know. I have a problem with what you said, like the subscribers that are watching, right? Do you know if I came into a chat and you were playing that and telling me you were hearing that, like I would call you crazy.
How many of them ran and checked their neighbors' bushes for mics? It's crazy. It is crazy.
Well, last night that Grace's gavel or whatever came up here, and I told her she needed to go to a clinic if she saw people in that photo. Like, and I mean that. Like, I think it's crazy.
Well, and you know, like I shared before, when I was in a holding cell, they had that fake like wood paneling. And I sat in that cell so long staring at this fake wooden panel that like I saw like Mickey Mouse. You see, like, you know what I mean? Like you start to see things the longer you stare at it. And these people are staring at these things so closely, wanting to see something that your mind plays tricks on you.
Yeah. It's like pareidolia.
And then, like I said the other day, first off, do you think YouTubers would discover this damning evidence and not, you know, the actual people credentialed to find it? But if it was such breaking, damning evidence, why are we only hearing about it on YouTube? Where's the arrest? Where's the news coverage?
Right. And why do you put it even out on the internet, right? Like if it's something that could help the case, keep it quiet, send it to LE.
Right. Why is your first thought to strike up a live and say, oh my God, look what I found? Look what Season said. Now these freaks are talking in bushes and seeing people in trees. It's funny, but it's not. It's really sad.
It is sad. And why would a microphone be in a bush?
I still, to this day, cannot.
Like, what do? Run the cord underground?
I was thinking of that too. Like, do they just have like a wire connected? Like, what is the, how does this work? And not only that, but like, even he knew at that point that was so stupid. But they bought it. Like they just buy it. And again, the audio originated with this lady who said it came from the flashlight video. And when they realized that was quickly debunked, that's when the Bush story came up. So it's like they'll find any reason to try to like justify what they're saying instead of using logic. But that's what they did on purpose with this whole entire case. Like that's what the news does. That's what the world's made of. That's why they have repetitiveness. I mean, like commercials, they'll say like Kellogg's like so many times so you remember the name. That's why they have these creators going live all repeating the same thing. So by the end of the day, these people are brainwashed.
Yep.
It's typical tactics. It's actually a shame.
Someone already changed their name to Mike in a Bush.
Mike in a Bush, you guys are quick. Yeah, it's
cool current bushes. I don't know. It's gotten out of hand. Way out of hand.
Well, even the image that Justin like traced, outlined or whatever, it was like, first off, we know you're never going to win a game of Pictionary because that was horrible. If that's what you like, that's how you see humans. It was like it was like the Predator head, you know, like the movie Predator, and it was just like the weirdest shape ever. Like it wasn't even shaped like a human. And the people are like, oh my God, I see it. Yo, well, see what though? Like, what is that at this point?
Girl, that lady last night that came out up here,
I gotta watch it.
She saw a ring.
Oh yeah, and they started that too. Like we know it's Katie because we can see a necklace.
Man,
a necklace. But the FBI didn't catch any of this. Just the people that always catch things, right? Like the Idaho 4 audio that was caught, and they catch everything. Makes me sick.
I love that they think they're smarter than the Secret Service, the FBI.
Right, they're all corrupt, TBI, don't you know? They're all, I don't know, wiring bushes or something.
That's what I hear.
I don't get it, man. It's actually horrible.
I wish they would come on and show how they got that picture.
Like original, right? Like don't show what you came up with. Show us how you got to that, because Justin originally claimed he got this new like equipment that can catch movement, even in like all this BS or whatever. And it's like, all right, then show all of that. Why don't you step by step show it instead of showing your end result? Because Betty already showed how they did it. She, fucked up. She showed it. Right, honey pie girl.
Why would you even want that fake shit in a case? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the whole thing, right? And then it's like these people claim to have hired a private intelligence group, right? Like, let's not forget that. But yet these nimnods found it, not the private intelligence group. Like, what are they currently doing?
Well, after I called this bitch out for her fake ass bullshit, I of course was blocked right away.
Oh, that M lady that you just had up.
Yeah, this lady right here. I said more fake ass bullshit. Shake my head. Don't y'all ever get tired of fucking up a missing child's investigation? This is sick. So anyhow, and I of course, they sent me a message back here, and if you go to her bullshit here, here's her bullshit here, and then all of a sudden it says it's just Lord has blocked
you. Oh my god.
Yeah, of course. The post clearly states alleged audio, which means I don't know for 100% fact the origins or the validity. Okay, it's fucking fake. Just go on and say it. It's fake as hell. You wanted to share it, but it's fake as fuck.
But wait a minute. If you roll up oh, sorry.
It's all right. We got somebody got Sweetie Pie Low here replying to it.
Sebastian has pull-ups that he wears because Sebastian likes to pee in his pants and defecate in his pants.
Now, why they even keep continuing to put this out here is beyond me. This is 12 hours ago.
When that was a private phone call.
Right. It was a fucking private phone call that should have never been put out here.
Let me bring you up to speed on that deal. Sebastian has pull-ups that he wears because Sebastian likes to pee in his pants and defecate in his pants. It has become a problem.
Oh, he likes to do it.
To the point where they've actually had to say something to us. So we even told him, said, look, either you figure out how to go to the bathroom or you're going in pull-ups. And for the longest time, I mean, there has sprouts where he would do what he was supposed to do, and then he wouldn't.
Okay. Can I explain HIPAA to you, by the way? I need to. It's not releasing the medication. I have to.
So speaking of Terry Lynn's the one who put this out. That was a private fucking phone call. And then not to mention, conveniently, her mods are the ones who came up with this fake ass picture after they screenshotted allegedly off Justin's channel, which I find to be a load of shit, if you ask me. But allegedly that's what happened.
Well, and that... Sorry.
No, I was going to say... First of all, the current bush thing, your electrical current, it's a joke. It's a current bush. Anyways, It's not funny anymore, but I was joking. Second of all, I used to have my brother and my sister-in-law took in her nephews and nieces, and they were abused in every way. And the one had some pretty extensive mental issues. And he would literally poop and pee his pants just to piss you off. And the doctor even said it. He would just do it because you made him mad, so he's going to make you mad. And so I'm just saying that, them saying, oh, he liked to do it. Well, sometimes kids do stuff like that. Just saying. I'm not saying that was Sebastian. I'm just saying sometimes kids do that because you made them angry.
Right. We don't know the background to it. But on that audio she shared, she literally says, although she said in a comment back to you, I don't know where it came from. That's why it's alleged. But she says right in there from a neighbor's ring cam, didn't she? Like, isn't that the title of it?
Yeah, like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. So how are you going to say it's alleged you don't know where it came from when you put in a title that is from a neighbor's camera?
No, that's a good point.
3 hours ago, she's look at these fucking deplorable crawling out of the woodwork to scream about this old video. This is a huge red flag. Everything's a fucking red flag to you, and we're not crawling out of shit, bitch. This video is fucking a month ago. You put this shit out a fucking month ago, and you said that the post clearly states alleged audio, which means I don't know for 100% fact of the origins or validity. Yes, the fuck you do.
And then she put broken hearts and then hashtag Sebastian. So play the alleged game you want. But if you think that protects you from anything, it doesn't. Why don't you allegedly tell us where you originated it from? She did. She privated that stream, but we got it all.
Right.
Crawling out of woodwork. Why don't you crawl back into your psychic readings and tell us why your readings never led to the result of Sebastian, Miss I'm a Psychic?
And here goes this fuck bag right here. Ghetto loves Trump. Hey, barbecue lady and Clue, who told you those were definitely Sebastian's pants? How did you know? What the fuck? Nonsense has questions. War Birdie has answers. Well, bitch, when you actually have some real answers and facts, we'll listen. But until then, your fucking credibility shot. That shit went straight out the fucking window. You're a ban evading lying ass bitch.
An old angry soul.
Public update on the search for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, February 5th, 2025. Statement. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Statement from At Night Private Intelligence regarding the search for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. At Night. Is this their fucking... All right, let's read this fucking trash bag bullshit. Okay. At Night continues to call on the public for tips and information regarding the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. Every lead is valuable, and we strongly encourage anyone with relevant information to come forward. Additionally, the reward will be substantially increased as the 1-year anniversary of Sebastian's disappearance approaches. Security, let's see. Security concerns and escalating threats. Well, I mean, can we see any proof of any of this shit? Like any proof of anything you guys claimed? Any at all?
Nope.
It's fucking wild to me. Wow. Due to ongoing security threats, At Night has shifted gears after receiving intelligence about a 100. Oh, look at that. Look at there, 100,000 on the head, $100,000 hit. Who the fuck's got money like that? Like I said, the only person that's got money like that is allegedly Hong. Hong Thong with his $1,000 shoes. $1,000 penny loafers. Ain't gonna.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who their attorney is in Philadelphia, PA, and Pittsburgh, PA.
Well then. So, let's see here. Allegedly placed on members of the team, including Dog the Bounty Hunter, Nick the Hat, and At Night representatives. Get the fuck out of here. Where is this? Can we get some proof? Can we see some proof of this bullshit?
We never show proof.
What the fuck? Okay. Well, there we go.
Hold
on. Sorry, I got some. Hold on, somebody's at my door. Hold on.
They must be like a real unlikable bunch because they seem to get a lot of threats, right?
Right.
Well, you know, and here's my question, right? These guys are they're elite. They work for the elite. They're worth $500,000 for their services, and they know how to get IP addresses because they work with all the FBI's and all the social media people. Get the IP addresses of these alleged emails and do your private intelligence work. Why post it to Twitter? Why don't you just find out who it is, do what you have to do to handle it? Because after all, you're worth $500,000. You're the elite. You work for the elite. You're a private intelligence group.
Yeah.
Where's all your, you know?
Also, I think this is just a farce because everybody's always saying, why isn't there threats on that side? So that's why they keep coming out with these threats, I'm sure. And when I say threats, I'm doing quotations. I forget my camera's not on.
No, it's a joke.
It's an absolute, it's, you know. Huh. I'm still trying to figure out at what point did the investigation for Sebastian begin? Like, when do they start that? We've seen a lot of Twitter wars. We've seen litigation. We've seen all of that. But at what point do we actually see something that pertains to Sebastian? Because I saw nothing yet that other than pertaining to their feelings. That's what I'm saying, sweet one. Like, if this was real, you wouldn't make this big, like, media release at night has received threats. You wouldn't want you do what you need to do offline about it. You don't really, whatever. What type of professional intelligence group conducts themselves this way is what I'm ultimately saying. Like, get to work. You're worth $500,000. Find out where those came from.
Yep.
All right, sorry about that. I got wait. Hold on. Sorry about that. What, baby?
Who's she talking to?
Her child.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump back into the chat, but I appreciate you guys for allowing me up, and make sure you check your mics tonight.
Oh yeah, in the bushes.
In the bushes.
Might need to change the batteries.
What?
I think I listened to you too much because my head went to a place it shouldn't have. And I feel like Cletus may have too with his what?
No, you have to explain it. I'm not going to do it. My throat hurts. You got to explain.
I've been corrupted, Cheesy.
What audio?
What'd you say?
I said I've been corrupted, Cheesy.
Right.
I wasn't in here for it, so I missed about the last 30 minutes or whatever went on. So
on Twitter, there's this chick who's got audio now from, and I guess Justin was talking about it, but guess where it came from?
Where?
A microphone in the bushes.
In the bushes, where?
By Chris and Katie's, I guess.
Is this supposedly from the night Sebastian went missing?
Yes.
Get the entire fuck out of here. These people are fucking beyond fucking psychotic. Like, this shit is at a level that is just, it's embarrassing for humanity.
Right. If somebody was to say that to me, I would be like, how would somebody know that something was going to happen that night that they put a microphone in the bush that exact night? First of all. That'd be the first thing I thought of.
If somebody said that shit to me in real life, standing in front of me, I would be like in the car. And we would be going to a doctor.
Well, that too. Yeah. But it's like, why would anybody think that they put a microphone in the bush that same exact night because they knew that something was going to happen?
It's crazy.
It's stupid. It's just stupid.
Just like 100K hit out on some nobodies is stupid. I mean, come on.
It's just all fucking ridiculous. Like, it's fucking sick. Every fucking bit of it from this fucking bullshit. This is my opinion, but I stand on it. This bullshit fucking hit that's allegedly out on some people. Get the fuck out of here with that. Just like you can get the fuck out of here with this fucking photo that you believe you see two people in and then continue to fucking perpetuate until you make it so that you can present it to people and say, look, there's two fucking people in here, to the point that you even say, I see a fucking ring. Get the entire fuck out of here and go seek fucking help. All of these motherfuckers are sick as fuck. It's crazy. It's embarrassing as shit.
It is embarrassing. Petty, you're up here with us.
Can I just tell you one thing too? I've never done it, but my assumption is that people who take out hits on people don't talk about it.
Right.
Oh, similar to the marching band, right?
My question is if they put a hit, if somebody's got a hit out of them on them, how did they find out? Number one, because if it were just a comment like they're saying on wherever they say, the centre cautioned in part, hit is out 100k. Okay, but where's the proof? Where's the screenshot? Where's the screen record? Where's the email? Do you know what I mean? Where's it come from? They've got no problem in putting information out, so...
Right, where's the statement originate from? I agree.
Yeah. And it says they've notified the FBI Philadelphia. Well, why would you go straight to Philadelphia?
Not only that, but they live, well, you know, whatever, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just strange. Why would you not just ring the police, or why go to the FBI in Philadelphia? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I guess because they got enough ridicule from people saying, why the fuck did you contact the TBI on the last one you allegedly got? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
They're trolling the shit out of the entire world that will give them fucking time of day, and it's fucking ridiculous. They need to go sit the fuck down in their mama's basement and shut up. Like, God almighty.
Not only that, but they're an intelligence agency. Can they not figure out where this has come from?
Well, not only that, too, but they say here, in addition to local and state officials in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, why would, like, that means, like, mayors and managers and, you know, like, that's not police. So why are you what did you contact the mayor of the cities? Like, who are you contacting when you say local and state officials? Like, always trying to, like, act like they're, like, in touch with all these big people and this big importance, and, you know, and also the FBI was notified, and, you know, the whole thing, it just reeks of desperation and excuses.
I agree.
Yeah, it's just a big distraction. Well, not even a distraction. It's just taking something else away from Sebastian.
Well, again, state officials are governors, lieutenant governors, secretary of the state, attorney general, state Supreme Court justices, the treasurer, the state senators, state legislators. You called all them to let them know that somebody wrote, quote, hit is out, period, 100K, period, end quote. Like, that's what you called them about? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. State officials. Okay.
Well, and here's something to anybody that wants to consider the audio as legit. Maybe you should go look for who put the microphone in the fucking bushes, because that may lead you somewhere. If you think somebody put a microphone in a fucking bush outside of Chris and Katie's the night before Sebastian went missing, you might want to go ask that person why.
I see what you did there.
I'm just saying, question. Why are you surveilling a house when nothing's happening? That would be the fucking most obvious question I would have if anybody wanted to come to me and with some wackadoodle bullshit like that. That's what I would ask them.
Yeah, there's that going back to that other post on X as well about how do people know that the pants were Sebastian's? Well, we know that because of what people have said. We don't know for sure because no one knows for sure apart from his parents and the police. It's just what the people who allegedly found them came out and said.
Which would be their friend Terry Lynn.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Which I find extremely suspicious is also in the little circle with the fucking ignorance of creating this damn picture and blowing it into something that it's not, because you look at it and believe you see a fucking ring.
Yeah.
Like, get the entire fuck out of here with that.
I just don't understand all this. You'd think they'd be out there doing something to, well, doing what they're paid to do, allegedly, and finding Sebastian. Instead of putting cameras up and camera photos up where they've got people coming to their house and everything. I don't know. Just another way to make money, I guess.
It's just a shame, you know.
Truck you. Who said that and when? I've never heard that. I'm not on TikTok. You ever heard that?
What?
Barbecue said she's got proof Terry Lynn had an NDA.
No, I hadn't heard that.
On Green Beans last night.
I was going to say something.
Oh, yeah, that
does sound familiar. I just couldn't remember where I'd heard that.
But an NDA for what?
Yeah. And why? Why do you need an NDA in a missing kids case? That's really shady to me.
Hell yeah.
I don't understand that. Didn't say to proof, though. She said she had the NDA. I don't know. I turned off by then.
Like an NDA for what? Like,
Stitching, it said that Terry Lynn has an NDA about the Sebastian case. But we don't know who it's from or anything. It's just bizarre.
no, that sounds like off. I don't know.
Just graced a minute and they said she didn't have one.
Say that one more time.
Just Gracie and Minnie last night and they said that she didn't have one. So, I don't know, it's just what chat's saying. No, even if she had one to sign it when she bailed BHB out, she still wouldn't need an NDA. There's no need for an NDA. Body said it's at night, with at night.
With at night?
That's what Body Moving's just said.
Where did Granny go? She took off on us? Where the hell she go?
She don't like us.
She said, fuck us, huh? What the hell happened? Get your ass back up here.
Yes, Body Moving said at night.
Well, I found
Man, we ain't got it's an day today, so we got, yeah.
Sorry, I got quiet. My daughter came and I was telling her about my failed joke about the currant bush.
Oh, it's all good. I was, doing my family first thing. You know what I mean? So
it's okay.
Had to mute for a minute, and then I missed what Granny and Clue was talking about because I was busy in the other room trying to get noodles off the stove or out of the oven. So I missed what y'all said. What was y'all talking about?
Have you heard about an NDA?
Have I heard about an NDA? I heard Terry Lynn signed one, but then they said last night that she didn't sign one. So I really don't know. Did we finish reading this though?
But didn't Barbecue say she has seen it, that she signed one?
Yeah, well, she said last night. She said that there's one with Terry Lynn's name on it, so that she did sign one. But her mod last night said she didn't. So,
but for what? Like what?
Why would you need
At
one?
Night Media.
I didn't think At Night Media was involved when Terry Lynn was involved.
I mean, I don't know.
I believe they've been involved since like May. Because wasn't Hung's signature on some of the paperwork was back in May.
JP, you make me laugh.
This is just crazy. I don't know.
Well, I don't fucking know here. Where was we at here? Due to ongoing security threats, we got a $100,000 hit on the allegedly placed on members of the I-9, including Dog Bounty Hunter Nick. Where's the police report for this? Is there one? Because Dog the Bounty Hunter is a celebrity, allegedly. So why would there not be a police report? That should be, you know what? That should be, where's E? Where's the E? E Entertainment. Where's the E News at? I feel like we need to be getting a hold of the news stations for this. Dog the Bounty Hunter is getting death threats. That's fucking serious. That's a big deal.
That's what we were saying. We were saying that if there's a 100K hit out on them, where's the proof?
That's $100,000 hit out on their heads. That's pretty fucking serious. That's like mafia style shit right there.
Yeah, and they've got no issue putting stuff out. So where's the proof? Where's the email? Where's the comment? Where's the text message, the voicemail, anything like that? And why?
No proof has been shown, but they're expecting us to believe this. No police reports have been made on these serious of allegations. That's a $100,000 hit on somebody's fucking head. That's pretty fucking serious.
Yep, and they've said that, in addition to local and state officials in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the FBI Philadelphia, why would they let the state officials know, which is what Granny said? And I said, why for the FBI Philadelphia? Why would you not just ring the police? Like, why go straight to the FBI? I don't understand it.
They don't either.
And it says, a few nights ago at night, received a direct message addressed to the search team. So where's the proof?
What search team?
They've done no searching, have they? Nick can't even go. He can't even leave the state.
Right. What search team?
But they're an intelligence agency.
Well,
so
I was going to say, and allegedly Seth hasn't searched since last March, right? Or April?
Yeah.
Last April. So here in just 2 months, it'll be a whole year since Seth has searched. But Chris and Katie have been out there searching their ass off. But because they don't promote it, put it all over YouTube, people think they're not searching.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part about all this, really. I mean,
I just don't get it. The intelligence agency, can't they find out themselves where it's coming from?
the shit's fucking wild to me.
I mean,
so it says here a few nights ago, Ad Night reviewed a direct message addressed to the search team. Get the fuck out of here. The sender cautioned in part, hit is out 100,000. Hit is out 100K. Following this, attorneys representing At Night, its clients and volunteers began receiving threatening emails containing photos of their children's spouses along with their home addresses in the subject line. These emails were sent to At Night's legal counsel in Philadelphia and Delaware County and Pittsburgh. Wow. Dang. In addition to local and state officials in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the FBI Philadelphia was also notified. So where can we find this police report? I'm guessing it'll probably be in Pennsylvania, huh?
I think so.
Because we can FOIA the police report and make sure that that's Then here's this
Pennsylvania.
call for information if you have any details related to, let's see here, to these threats or the disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Rogers, please contact CSS email Sebastian's manhunts. No, you call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Call or text this Dog's Bounty Hunter tip line. No, you call Sumner County Sheriff's Office. Look right here. Right here. You call Sumner County Sheriff's Office, TBI-FIND, Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, the FBI, the tip lines for Sebastian. Do not, no, in my opinion, you should never call these folks first. No.
Or even your local 911.
Yep. That's wild as hell. I can't believe they're trying to put their shit out again. At night remains resolute and undeterred, and no amount of intimidation will prevent us from pursuing justice for Sebastian. At night and its partners have no significant updates to report at this time. Nevertheless, we remain resolute in our unwavering commitment to locating 16-year-old Sebastian Wayne Rogers and diligently pursuing every lead with unwavering focus. My God, ChatGPT. We continue to analyze the information received, including public tips and surveillance data, while maintaining ongoing coordination with our partners. If you have any information concerning the whereabouts of Sebastian Wayne Rogers, please contact Sumner County Sheriff's Office and Tennessee Bureau of Investigations. Let's see here, their number, find or via email. Okay, here we go. Tips to budget. Tips for tips. You may also reach out to your local FBI office, the nearest American embassy or consulate, or submit a tip line at tbifbi.gov. Alternatively, you can reach out to Dog, 1-800-TELL-DOG. Well, if he's getting death threats, I don't think anybody should be reaching out to him at all. I think he should be silent and turn his phones off. I think the police would probably tell you to do the same thing. They'd probably say, no, do not reach out.
Do you think that the reason they're saying that they let the FBI know is because they can't be fired?
No, they're trying. They said that, well, they wanted to put on the first one they put on their contact Dog the Bounty Hunter, but you should be contacting TBI or the FBI if you have a tip or anything that could lead to the whereabouts of Sebastian. You should never call. In my opinion, you should not be calling Dog the Bounty Hunter. You should be calling the police or the.
I mean, for the 100K hit, they said that they called the FBI. Do you think they were saying that they only called the FBI because it can't be fired?
Yeah, I was just. Why can't it? What?
I don't know. Body Moving said FBI can't be fired because it's the FBI,
Oh,
not the police.
okay, because it's the FBI then. Okay, I see what you mean. So what? I guess I don't know.
It's just odd to me, but I've got to drop down anyway. Thank you for letting me up, Queen. See you later, Clue. See you later, TJ.
Bye.
Bye, Penny.
Bye.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Move right on over here to Coffindaffer. We got to go over some of her stuff real quick because holy shit! Did y'all watch that? Did anybody watch that bullshit?
Yeah, I watched it. She ain't talking about
Grayson
shit.
said, "Fuck y'all." She ain't coming back up. She said, "Fuck you guys. I ain't coming back up there at that shit show."
Is she in the chat?
I don't know where the fuck she went. She was up here talking shit, and then I went in there to go fucking help my little, and bam, come back in.
I know, that's messed up. That's wrong.
She
as hell,
gone.
Granny.
She said,
All
"Fuck
right.
y'all. I'm gone."
We see you.
Fuck y'all. Fuck this. I am gone.
I'm gonna text her right now.
And you know what? I can't believe Jennifer Coffindaffer. I can't believe she is so one-sided with this. I'm serious.
Girl. But then she tried to discredit that picture.
She
doesn't she? Don't she try to discredit that photo?
I didn't watch it. I just
maybe I read it wrong. My bad. Oh, she's out checking her bushes. for microphones.
Yeah.
She out checking the bushes for the microphones. Uh-oh. Shit. Uh-oh. Mob crew. Okay, so that's when mob crew comes in and says I was wrong about the bedroom light. All right, so the timestamp for that is, let's see here. Looks like it's 15 minutes in. It's only a 20-minute live show. 20 minutes and 40s, 20, so 15 minutes in. It looks like 14 minutes in. About 14 minutes in is when the timestamp comes in.
Actually, as close as Granny is to Nick, I wouldn't blame her for checking her bushes, honestly.
Right?
Fuck, you ain't lying. Damn. Just like they said they was gonna fucking come in there and piss on Clue's fucking piss in her yard and all kind of shit. Like, fuck, I'd be getting cameras up. You don't know what the fuck these fucking fools are capable of. As soon as they said they was gonna start planting evidence and all that other shit. Hell to, fuck y'all.
Well, the minute they said that, we went out and bought 12 cameras, so.
Bam.
Fuck around if you
Bing,
want
bop,
to.
boom, bop, bing, bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
Oh, see, Barbecue has a microphone in her bush.
Barbecue's got a microphone in her bush.
Said she got cameras in the bushes, the trees.
Oh shit, man. What?
That's got to be uncomfortable to have a microphone in your bush.
Right. Here we go. Let's roll.
I'm your host. I'm Jen Coffindaffer. I want to thank each of you for coming. This is your first time, Lynn's, and we're going to meet today, Sebastian Rogers. There's really 3 points I want to touch on today. This won't be a long live or anything. I felt like it was time to come on. I've really been watching everything that's been going on, looking closely, and I definitely thought I needed to come on and just talk about these 3 issues. One, the drama in this case amongst creators, and not just creators, people on Twitter, X, social media. It has reached truly a pitch level. So I want to talk a little bit about that. Number 2, I want to talk about the blurred picture, if you will, the picture that was taken from the lights video and that's been circulating all around. I want to talk a little bit about that.
Video, hold on.
And then finally, I want to talk about a little nugget, if you will, that I just wanted to pass along. And just so you know, my definition of nugget, this isn't some huge, gigantic epiphany per se, but I think it's something that for somebody who has followed this case from day one and who spends a lot of time this particular platform really trying to do everything that's possible to help find Sebastian and keep his case moving. I think it's important to share just anything that I come to know. So let's talk number 1 about Dramaville that is going on. I'm just going to say this. This situation that I see in the true crime community is really disheartening.
Oh, really?
It's so disheartening.
Is it now?
Because in law enforcement, a lot of times we'll have disagreements about a case. One agent will think one thing, another agent another. Oftentimes you're working on task force. At task forces, you have locals involved, you have state authorities involved, and you don't always line up with what you should do next, who you think the main suspect is, what should be the tools that you use, consensual monitoring, should you try to get a wire, Should you do subpoenas versus search warrants, the pros and cons of those to get information? There's just lots of things that go on behind the scenes. And you will have, you meaning generally speaking about agents and officers, heated discussions about what is going to happen and about who may be involved. And it's not pretty all the time, but it's civil and it's productive, and there's no name calling, and no one makes fun of anyone. Because at the end of the day, the goal is, let's just use an example of a missing autistic, now 16-year-old.
Oh, really? Says the woman who just said, all you felons. Talk about name calling though, huh? Okay.
Right.
Child. The goal is to find that child. So while you might have disagreements, you literally work together to come together and reach compromise in your decision making, and you move forward. Then you have this whole thing play out again once law enforcement has completely come together and gathered facts. You have the same issues happen when you bring it to, in my case, as a federal agent, the United States Attorney's Office, at the local level, the district attorney's office. You have the same situation, right? Because you as law enforcement have said, listen, we have it. This is a strong enough case to move forward on these individuals. These individuals are absolutely involved in this criminal conduct. And you have a prosecutor saying, listen, I have to prove this beyond a reasonable doubt, while you're going to be at the table next to me, helping me get through these facts and help me with the questions and reading the juror and juries and so forth.
Now, see, I feel like that's a big ass dog whistle right there. And that pisses me the fuck off. She's she's making it sound like there's a case against Chris and Katie, but they don't have enough evidence.
I agree. That's the way I took it.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
I'm the one standing up there, putting the law together with the facts and getting this case down the road. And I got one shot, pretty much. I mean, you can have a hung jury and have a secondary shot, but most of the time you have one shot to get this conviction in someone you believe is guilty. So I always say they required, meaning prosecutors require, a whale in a bucket, not a fish in a bucket, because you always bring that fish. They want the whale. They want way beyond a reasonable doubt. And I hope everybody keeps that in mind with a lot of these cases that we talk about. In other words, it's gone past all the agents and officers involved in that case for them to reach their conclusion. And now it's also gone past, by the time you see it going to court or somebody being charged, at the prosecutor's office, which also has levels that it has to be checked off on and agreed with for charges to be brought.
Yeah, I most definitely feel like she is trying to make it out like they have potential evidence against the Proudfoots, but they don't have enough to convict them. I think that's a bunch of bullshit, and she shouldn't be saying that like that, in my opinion.
Law enforcement has never made me think that they do.
Right. Remember when they came out about Leilani and they said, we believe Leilani is the prime suspect. We believe she, that she is responsible for Quentin. We believe she is the prime suspect in this murder, in his murder. And We all knew that as well. You know what I'm saying? But they had one shot to get everything correct and to find him. That's not the situation here. They're not, looking in a landfill for 3 weeks for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not. They checked, they left, they moved on. I don't know. I feel like so much damage has been done that even if it comes out that he was lured out by, like somebody just, you know what I'm saying? The same as, oh my God, you guys, there's a case I wanted to go over with y'all. Holy sheep shit, Batman. And I know you guys are going to love it just like I do because we're all nosy. And it was a good one. It is a good one. I just actually seen on Nancy Grace. We're going to go over it after this. It's about a 14-year-old girl that went missing. And her family lives like super remote.
Oh, yeah.
You watched it too, huh?
Yeah, she walked off into the woods.
Yep, and she had a cell phone that they didn't even know she had that had service that they didn't even know anything about. She's from a town of 500 people, and her family lives off grid. They don't like anybody. They don't want outsiders in there. They won't allow people to search. They will not allow people to come on their property.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they don't fuck around. They are not playing. They have like generators, but they only use them every once in a while, like when they absolutely have to. They have no power, no water, none of that. Like they live straight off grid. When I say off grid, I mean off grid. But let's finish this and we'll turn it on.
That's a long, 3 to 4 minute diatribe to say this. And I don't know what I was really looking for. I haven't been on YouTube that long. I got on back in, I believe, February, March, then was off for a period of time, and then kind of got back on. And I've really been going strong at it now. But the more I see, it's really disheartening in the social media circles and certainly in the YouTube creator circles. It really is. Because instead of individuals, just think if everybody actually worked together. But this is why no one works together. It's very simple. And I think everybody knows this. Because there are certain people, certain creators that have absolutely no interest in these cases. They have no interest in justice. Literally, most of them, and I'm not kidding you, have a rap sheet a mile long. They've committed.
Must be talking about Betty. Absolutely talking about Betty. Rap sheet mile long. Gotta be talking about Betty. Andrew Griffin right there.
Yep, because over here we care about Sebastian.
Yep. Let's hear this again. Gotta be talking about Betty, Andrew Griffin here.
It's very simple.
But we're not gonna call names and treat people like shit, right? Okay, hold on.
And I think everybody knows this. Because
hold on. Let's even slow it down because I got you on 1.5 because you're like nails on a chalkboard, but here we go.
There are certain people, certain creators that have absolutely no interest in these cases. They have
Betty,
no interest in justice. Literally, most of them, and I'm not kidding you, have a rap sheet a mile long.
Betty, I hate to say it, but she's talking about you.
They've committed terrible crimes, and they really just don't care.
Violent crimes. Multiple violent crimes.
Yep, against the family of the victims.
Yep, and you have 4 order protections from the victims' family members that you've attacked, harassed, and heckled. I know an FBI agent wouldn't stand behind that. Now, would she? I know she would not stand behind her attacking Michelle Walks. I know she would not stand behind, somebody saying that they hope the worst for Katie and they hope she does the worst, or even so much as saying she waterboards. She would love to waterboard Katie, right? No FBI agent would stand for that. Right? Coffindaffer, right?
This is just a way that they are finding that they don't have to be employed by anybody and they can.
Absolutely. And she don't. Her sister has a legit job as a reporter. Her sister's a legit news what is that, news anchor? What does she do? What does she do with her sister? She does the reporting.
I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly. I just know she works for a news station. I think she.
Yeah, I think she does the weather or something along those lines. Anyhow, her sister has a legit job as a news reporter, as a reporter. You know, she actually reports the news and different things. Betty's a fucking flop at life YouTuber, wannabe true crime fucking pretendo print your own paper press badge. She's on the opposite side trying to ask questions with her press pass on there, their fake press badge.
Can't even get into press conferences like the one in Georgia with her press badge. Makes it so Fox News has to stay outside.
That's too fucking funny. They booted her ass and said, "Nope, that's a fake. You gotta go." Now that was fucking funny.
And make a living at this. I think people who do this full time, as opposed to somebody like me who does this very, very, very part time. And it's difficult to watch, really, what I've been seeing in the last week. Just the cutthroat name calling, bashing after one another surrounding Sebastian Rogers' case. And like I said, this isn't just about creators on YouTube. I mean, I am seeing it on X like I've never seen it before. And I understand that one of the people involved in the drama is being paid a very healthy amount to do whatever they can to negatively, I think, kind of thwart any social media direction at their clients. I get that. We all saw that. I did a whole live on it. And we all you have to do is watch the Lore Lodge. I challenge everybody, watch the Lore Lodge, take a look at that episode. You'll really see all you need to see. No one needs to really talk anymore about that character. So anyway, but moving on, number 3, then we're going to talk about the nugget. But as we talk about this fighting amongst the creators, all I can say is I hope that everybody here that's in this audience and everybody who truly cares about Sebastian, who isn't just doing this because the guiding light and all my children have gotten a bit boring and it's more interesting to watch true crime. I mean true crimers, which I believe on my Twitter X page and on this page, that's what I see. And I love, like I said, listening and seeing everybody's words and reflections and takes, because it really is important what you all have to say, and I appreciate. But for those of you who are in that category, I would merely ask, and I truly hope this happens, I would merely ask for you to take a deep dive in terms of who you're really following and listening to and giving your hard-earned money to, and more important, your time to. Because I think it's just really important to take a look at that. When you go on a channel, are they discussing facts, and are they discussing particular pieces of evidence, witness statements? Are they going through all of that? What are they doing? Is their full agenda just to discredit somebody else or another channel? So I wanted to touch base with that. Number 2, I want to talk about.
Are you kidding me right now? Sometimes you have to combat misinformation. I mean, holy shit.
Right.
As quickly as it's getting put the fuck out there, you have to. Goddamn, you guys are pumping that shit out there so goddamn quick. You can't keep up. Fuck.
Right. And it's not like we're trying to solve the case. I mean, we want to. I mean, if somebody could solve the case, that would be great. But I mean, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to keep the facts out there and trying to thwart the misinformation, including misinformation that she puts out, who's supposed to be a true professional.
This is fucking wild here. God.
The lights video that was, and I hate to use the word enhanced, but we can use whatever word is like.
Okay, here's Mob Crew. See their comment? I was wrong about the bedroom light. It was across the street. I will fix my mistake. I'm sorry, Jen, about the mix-up.
as we have the right definition. What I mean by enhanced is made better. Okay, so we're just going to say that word, made better. So for instance, with the FBI, when we had video surveillance come in, the first thing you did was prepare the appropriate paperwork and get that sent off to the lab to have it enhanced, if you will, to have it made better, so that more light could be brought in on the video, where you could see more things. And it was just really critical, if you will, to obviously see license plates, to see if people were there, and so on and so forth. The FBI lab is the best of the best. In combination, I will say, I think Secret Service also does a very fine job in their laboratory services with video enhancements. Okay. Or I should say more digital forensic enhancements. They do such a great job when it comes to telephones and Celebrite and gleaning all that information. Nevertheless, what my point is I believe that the hundreds of hours that we're being told, over 100 hours of video, and there's probably much more than that law enforcement has.
Wow.
That's more than just from these neighbors, but from other neighbors and other cameras and businesses that flanked this particular subdivision where Sebastian went missing. I believe that has been looked at, and they have digitally made it, meaning the FBI, the best it can be. The most that you can see has been gleaned from that video. So they know whether people are there, whether people aren't.
Right. They know whether people are there or whether people are not there. So when you have people like Justin saying there's people in the backyard, there's people there, when there's fucking not, and there's clearly nobody there, it's a bunch of bullshit. When you have images that are being put out there, that are being put on Nancy fucking Grace, that are not fucking real, that are faked images that have been fucking lightened and darkened and whatever the fuck you guys did to the damn things. What's up, Miss Amy Boo? What you doing, girl? What's up, Miss Amy Boo? What you doing, baby? Miss Amy, what you doing?
Hi, Amy.
Miss Amy, what you doing, baby? Hello, 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 my baby. Oh, did a drive-by on us.
Drive-by.
Okay. All right. Well, then, I guess we'll see you back when you're ready, baby. All right, here we go.
So she's talking about the FBI lightening up images, but it wasn't the FBI that lit up this image. It was idiots on the internet.
All right. Fake ass fucking picture that they're just trying to run with. And, I mean, this is ridiculous. I cannot.
Whether there's a vehicle there, they know already. We just don't know, but they already know. So in that vein, knowing that it's already known to law enforcement, whatever is there on that video, I want to say this, and that is that I think in terms of that video, I know this to be a fact. I know that the creator that brought that forward and other creators that have brought that forward, I do not believe they have bad intentions. I just really don't. And I believe that initially that video that they tried to work on to make it so you could see images, light it up, if you will, that person who was a couple steps removed was just really trying to see what they could do with that video. Like probably maybe some of you all have done. Like we see Mob Crew try to do every day. He's always trying to do layovers, and Pinshu also does this. They're kind of the media, people that you see all the time trying to do these enhancements and make it so that you and me and other people can look at their work product and make our own decision. And they can go through their processes on how did they.
I know this ain't her defending that picture. Clean up, everybody, clean up, clean up, clean up, everybody, clean up.
It is.
My God, what a good cleanup crew. Because everybody does it, right? Mom crew does it. You know what? You can play with images all day long. But guess what? you don't label them and say this is specifically this person, the mom, the dad, the stepdad carrying their child after he was murdered.
Yeah.
You don't say dumbass shit like that. That's what the fuck you don't do.
Was it their good intentions to put Chris and Katie's names on there? No. Bullshit.
Huh. Miss Amy, back at us. What you doing, baby?
I'm sorry, my computer cut me off. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
It's okay,
to.
baby. You're all right. What's up, baby?
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Gigi. Hi, Cool.
Hi.
Was she talking about SF?
She was.
Like,
when she said to go back and look at the Lore Lodge, that was about somebody being paid quite a bit of money. That comment was about SF, I believe.
Why?
Or was she talking about at night?
What'd you say, Clue? I didn't hear you.
I said, or was she talking about at night?
No, I don't think she was talking about at night because she said to go back and because she was talking shit about the person getting paid quite a bit of money by to defend the. What did she say? I don't know her exact words, but anyways,
to keep negative stuff off the internet about them, which if you think about it, that's what At Night's website says they do.
Well, yeah, and then she was said to go watch the Lore Lodge, which Lore Lodge wasn't talking about at night. He's been talking about
she's
SF.
talking. I'm kind of being a smart ass. I know she's talking about.
Gotcha.
I had to get you back for the current Bush.
That's right.
okay, Quinn, I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Amy.
Bye, Amy.
Bye. Bye, Queen. Bye,
Bye,
Queen.
baby. We'll see you later, honey.
Bye.
Bye, baby.
Make this? How did this work? And a lot of creators do that. I think Gray Hughes is another one that does a lot with videos, and I appreciate them for what they're doing. And I understand that law enforcement has already done this to the nth degree. So my commentary isn't to say,
well, to rebuttal that, Gray doesn't say, oh, Seth murdered his child, allegedly. Or Chris and Katie murdered their child, allegedly. Or let's look at this shadow because they're hiding in their backyard carrying his body through the yard. No. None of that shit. They don't label names on shit. No.
really anything particularly about that imaging other than I don't believe Clutch Them Pearls. I don't believe other individuals who brought that video forth had malintention. If you all think that, everybody's invited. It's their prerogative to have their own opinions on why people do what they do. But I truly believe the whole reasoning behind the introduction of that was truly just trying to say, hey, listen, these people brought this to me and I think it has some merit and this is what I see in this. And that's why I always invite each of you, please take a look at and take what I say and other creators and other people on social media say and see if it makes sense. See if it's what you were thinking anyway. So often we are all on the same page because quite frankly, we all have the same set of facts. And that's why so often in these cases, we do migrate toward very similar conclusions on things, but always take a look. And as I said, I'm not commenting on that. I'm commenting about what I think they tried to do. And I don't think it was with bad intention. Really quick, I have to talk about for 1 second. I need to take a break and just tell you about Aura. For all of you out there, Aura is a wonderful situation that you can get where it is actually identity protection.
What?
It scam.
She is really trying to do a whole commercial. This is her trying to do a fucking commercial for Aura. Stop it. Wow. Talk about monetized. It's not only is it monetized, you're doing a fucking commercial. Listen to her.
Call protect.
Listen to her. And then I'll play one of the little commercials.
Is a wonderful situation that you can get where it is actually identity protection, scam call protection, credit locks on your devices. Basically, if you are looking for something to make you safe for your computers, for your cell devices, try Aura. I've linked it in. It's literally costs nothing for the first 2 weeks. Just put that code in. You'll get it for free. You could try it out. They have 24/7 customer service, which for me, that's what I need because when I have a question about something, I want to have it answered now, not 8 hours later. So give Aura a chance. Give it a try if you're looking for something to protect you, because identity theft in this country is unbelievable. Everybody's phishing. Everybody's looking to take advantage of you.
Oh, really? See, this is.
Oh, but she's not out here trying to make money off her sponsorship, right? Okay.
Right. Blank Slay, what's up, baby?
Hey, can you hear me okay? I'm not too loud.
Yep. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing all right. How you guys doing? Hey, Cheesy. Hey, Clue.
My goodness.
Hi.
I just wanted to say something really quick because I didn't want to lose it. You know how I am. I forget stuff. But the word that Coffindaffer is looking for is altered. They altered the photo from the video. No one has claimed responsibility for the layers. And I'm really annoyed by that because you can't, like, they broke chain of evidence. So say that really was a good video. The moment someone sent it as a screenshot, it started getting artifacts in it. And every time you edit a photo down, you're going to get artifacts from the previous edit. And it's just ridiculous for somebody in her shoes to be talking about something YouTubers and not even real like creators did. It was more like mods and subs having a back conversation. Someone from YouTube could do something that's usable as the FBI or the TBI or the state police or anything like that. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm so frustrated.
I agree. Because what if that was the original one that nobody else, even law enforcement, didn't have, and they sat and screwed with it, and now the original's gone,
Yeah.
And it's been so messed with and stuff that there's no way it would be able to be used as evidence. What if it was truly evidence? I mean, this was a farce, but what if it really was?
Yeah.
These people don't understand how they impact these cases.
I think they do, actually. A lot of them do realize what they're doing, because why would they continue? I mean, it's only, they're pushing forward their agenda because it's profitable and because they're getting attention for it. If it weren't profitable or they didn't get their other, excuse me, they didn't get their other benefit from it, attention, they wouldn't continue on doing with it. In my opinion, they would change their route, which we did see several times. Even with BHB at the beginning, he was actually trying to, or was presenting herself as trying to consider KP's or Katie's, side a little bit at the very beginning. And then when she was allowed to kind of come in on the green team, she switched her side. And then if you'll remember, whenever Steph kind of said, I'm going to go back to working with Katie and Chris, immediately people started flipping on him. Immediately. So he saw that backlash of what was going to happen if he did continue to work with them. So at that point, I think he was like, I can't work with them because I'm stuck here, and the only way I'm going to be able to continue living this life that I'm living right now, I'm popular, I have friends, I'm getting money on the side, I'm not having to work, I get to go on vacations to people's houses where, I can do whatever I like, say whatever I like. They're not going to really come back at me. It's very frustrating for this woman who puts herself out there as somebody who knows what's right and wrong, because she's saying I'm an FBI agent, or I was a former FBI agent. I have good morals and ethics.
Took an
And
oath.
Yeah, she took an oath to protect and serve. Even if she's retired, she should have the ethics and the morals to consider that background, since she is using it to promote herself on YouTube and other places. So she can't say one thing and then act the other way and expect people not to just be totally disgusted. Anyway, sorry.
I agree with everything you said.
Okay. And if anybody has any questions, I'm not an expert on, photo editing. I did a lot of it in the years that computing was starting to be a thing. I did a lot of it for, that period of time. But currently, I don't know what the software is that's any good or anything like that. But I know Canva is not a professional editing tool. It was created for use with TikTok. And when TikTok shut down, guess what happened to Canva? It disappeared because it's a tool to use for TikTok videos, not law enforcement. It just cracks me up that they really think that they did something there, and that the continued circle of this is to continue to push the narrative that Chris and Katie definitely did something. No, I'm so mad. So, but anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I'll jump back down in the chat because I'm a little more comfortable down there. If anybody has any questions about like video editing, just let me know.
Well, thank you for coming up. I appreciate that, love.
No problem. You guys, I'll be back down in the chat. Have a good one.
All right.
Thank you,
You
Queen.
too.
Bye-bye.
We'll talk to you in a little bit, baby. Bye. All right, here we go. We're almost done with this weird ass.
View and your devices. So try Aura. Finally, I want to talk about this nugget, if you will. And again, I'm defining nugget as something that I think is important to pass along, but something I do think is important. And my nugget to you today is that I truly believe since April of last year, which was the last update we had on Sebastian Rogers from law enforcement. I'm not talking about news coming on and saying there's no progress and then they play the clip in April, because if you look, that's based on a few factors. I believe that they are making progress. I believe they are down the road with that I originally talked about with law enforcement and how you reach conclusions and how you have to work and collaborate with the U.S. attorney, in this case, the district attorney.
I feel like she's just. Did you get your packet, Jen? That's all we need to know. Did you get your fucking green team packet? Because holy shit. And then listen, we're going to hear, I'm going to mute you guys because I keep hearing this background noise. And it sounds like a horse galloping, like I hear like tapping on the floor or something. It's like a tapping noise. But anyhow, Betty actually comes on and shows how to make a fake screenshot and how to kind of like, Shady did. And it looks just like it. Here, let's finish watching her. We're going to turn Betty's shit on.
I have a conclusion to this case. I really do. And I just wanted to say that based on what I'm seeing from law enforcement, that they're down the road. And I think that they are working hard to bring this case to some sort of conclusion and to charge appropriate individuals that they believe may be responsible or are responsible. They're not going to charge anybody they don't fully believe are responsible. So I just wanted to leave you all with that, that I think we'll get down the road. And I don't think we'll have another Summer Wells. Could that be the outcome? I can't rule it out, but I like the trajectory that this case is going. So until next time, which is at 5 o'clock, when we're going to be talking about the Karen Reed case and motions, which is far different from this audience likely. May Sebastian be found, and may justice be served for those responsible.
How does she know the trajectory that this case is taking? She's not in law enforcement anymore. She
True
doesn't know what law
crimers.
enforcement
Welcome
knows.
to Break the and Coffindaffer.
Oh, this is my favorite. Look at her hat.
Oh, Coffindaffer, is that what you're talking about? I shut that one off because I was trying to share Betsters, but it wouldn't pop on. So this is Bullhorn Betster. Today it says Photoshop lesson with Betty. How to fake the funk 101. Kodo made it, and it's a little bit long, but it's actually Betster. Well, we got 2 of these up here. Hold on. I'm doing like a double share up here. What the fuck's going on here? All right, here we go. Finally, my laptop's acting a fool. Okay. Come on now. Quit acting like you ain't got no home training. Now, come on. All right, let's see. Can you guys hear this?
I got the same stinking results. So I feel like I'm onto something here. With that, we're going to go over all of this. We put it in a previewer.
All right, can you guys hear this or no? Is the volume like? Is it? Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
I can hear it.
Fuzzing. Okay, so it's fuzzing on my end a little bit, but as long as you guys can hear it, is it breaking up or fuzzing on your end at all?
I don't think so.
Okay, it could just be mine. Like I said, my internet's being funky, so I don't know if it's just mine or if it was for everybody, you know. So okay, I'm gonna mute it. If it starts acting too weird or kicks me off, you know, I mean, you know it'll shut off, so you'll know what happened. But anyhow, I'm gonna let it play and mute for a minute. All right, here we go. It says Photoshop lessons with Betty. How to fake the funk 101. Bullhorn Betty, February 6th, 2025. Here she's gonna teach everybody how to do a fake screenshot or make one. Here we go.
So I feel like I'm onto something here. With that, we're going to go over all of this.
Okay, is it playing now? God damn it. All right. It's like
somebody said it was her. Yeah, somebody said it was her internet, but it fixes itself.
Oh, okay. So it's not just okay, because I hit play and it takes 10 seconds to play the sucker. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this again. All right, here we go. Let's try this one more fucking time. All right, and Snoozy Poon, look, I got 3 of the. They're all over here fucking snoring loud than a motherfucker. I'm like, I can't even hear them my own damn video over these fucking sleepy poons. All right, round 3. Here we go.
Okay, no matter how far away I went out or how close up I got the same stinking results. So I feel like I'm onto something here. With that, we're gonna go over all of this. We put it in a previewer, or my layers of manipulated data, whichever way you want to you call.
Dang, she's doing the fake laugh. There was one earlier. There was like cue the fake laugh earlier. She just did another one right here. She's got the fake laugh going on. Uh-oh. Somebody's really mad. Here we go. Teach us the ways, Betster.
Because don't you know we manipulate, we have a dog in the fight, and we want to deceive our audience, and we're just manufacture all this crap and things. So I decided, you know what?
Well, I mean, you do deceive them, and you do manufacture a bunch of crap. I mean, that's all true, actually. Bitch.
I'm so sick and tired, because I love the work that others are doing. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the work that others are doing. It's just that when people ask questions, I can't answer the questions because I don't know these people, right? I can determine whether something has layers on it. That's to the extent of what I can do, right? That's it. I don't really have a whole lot of anything else. I realized that average people have been able to enhance stuff. So I went in there, I thought it out. I'm like, okay, what is the objective here, right? I have a speck of light, right? What's the objective here? The objective is to tone down the light and enhance the shadows behind it. So I started working with it. First, you had to go in there and figure out what all these buttons mean. Like they give you a whole mess of settings in here. So for example, let me just put this up on the phone. Can I edit it? So right here on the phone, there's like this little, adjustment button down here, right? So you hit that and it brings you to all of these weird, I don't know if you guys can see them. Oh, come on, camera. Of course, it's going to wash it out. But down at the bottom, it has stuff like auto, exposure, brilliance, highlight, shadows, contrast, brightness, black point, saturation, vibrance, warmth, tint, sharpness, definition, noise reduction, and vignette. I never pronounced that right. So whatever that one is, the Vignette. So those are pretty much the settings on there for the adjustments. And then of course they have the filters, and the filters have like the original, vivid, vivid warm, vivid cool, dramatic, dramatic warm, dramatic cool, mono, silver tone, noir. So there's a lot of different settings when it comes to adjusting this. So I only used the Apple. I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max. That's what I have on iPhone. Okay. I did all of the editing and enhancements from my iPhone. So everybody that has an iPhone should be able to take the spot and enhance it by adjusting those things. Now, the important thing is reducing the light, enhancing the shadows. Okay.
So we're supposed to trust the work of somebody who doesn't know what any of those buttons mean, right?
Right. She's over here putting in work. And you know what else though? Listen, I don't know why you know what? Where's your fucking printer at that you print your press badge patch at? Where's that? Where the hell's that at? You used to print shit all the time on that motherfucker. Or get to printing some shit out there and overlapping your stuff and putting your pictures together and getting it all laid out.
Okay.
I wish somebody would use the noise reduction button on her.
I know. I don't think we have it up here. Shit, if we did, it would work good. But
right.
Like, we're gonna start setting this for Brittany sleep timer. See how it says that on the sleep timer?
Yeah.
We're gonna start setting that when we go over Brittany J's streams. We're gonna do the sleep timer.
Time to wake up, Brittany.
Every time she falls asleep, we'll count and see how long it is, how long she was asleep this time. Like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, and 15 minutes. Jeez, man.
With the whites and the blacks to adjust to lift the image. This is what I've learned. Okay. I learned this in the last 24 hours. Okay. I'm not by any stretch of the imagination an expert. I'm not going to sit up here on my platform and say that I am an expert. I am not an expert. Okay. I just realized other people were doing it, and I figured I could do it.
She actually admitted she's not an expert in something.
Now, the more you blow this up, I guess, there we go. The more you blow this up, the more pixelated it gets. This was one of the first ones I did. I went way, in my opinion, way too close to the light source, and this face is taking up the entire screen. But there is a face that I can see. There's a light here, and as you can see, there's a baseball cap. What appears to be a baseball cap. This appears to be a face. This appears to be a nose. This appears to be like a thick jacket that is being worn here. I don't know if it's like a thick raincoat.
What the fuck?
That shit looks like a whole ass spider.
I just put my glasses on. I don't see what she's seeing.
It looks like a big spider.
No, I damn sure don't see what the hell she's seeing.
Dude, she's got it all set.
Where's B Tim and his big monitor? Do you see it, B Tim?
Let's go back for a quick sec. Let's go check this out. What does she see here? She tells us what she sees. Hold on.
Could do it too. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, the more you blow this up, I guess, there we go. The more you blow this up, the more pixelated it gets. This was one of the first ones I did. I went way, in my opinion, way too close to the light source. And this face is taking up the entire screen. But there is a face that I can see. There's a light here. And as you can see, there's a baseball cap. What appears to be a baseball cap. This appears to be a face. This appears to be a nose. This appears to be like a thick jacket that is being worn here. I don't know if it's like a thick raincoat, wading gear, what it is, but it looks like there's a shadow here of some type of coat. But you can see a face, a jaw, a nose, a hat. And it appears like the light being held. You guys can't see me. It looks like the light's being kind of held like this. Like normal.
What's up, baby?
I said, I think you're full of shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, she definitely full of shit. For sure. For sure. Hell yeah, she is. Hear my babies? Listen to them. They're over here just fucking sawing logs, baby.
Yeah, I can hear them sawing logs.
They are fucked. They are out, man. Look, let me get a little quick pic. Show you my little babies over here. Oh, Duke, you didn't have to move, buddy. You could have laid there and snored the whole time, man. Let's get the girls. You moved on us, bro. All right, there we go. I got a little picture of them for you guys. All right, here we go.
Law enforcement. I think I might have a light, but a mag light, when they're working around, like, hey, it's always like right here. That's where it looks like to me. It looks like it's right there. So this is what I've been able.
She just said, hey, like she was hollering at the dogs or something.
Somebody in the chat says, wait till we find out that they've been staring at a pic of someone's cooter.
Oh my God.
That would be one hell of a fucking troll.
Do not tempt me, because I will be the person to send that picture.
Oh my God, Clue, no.
That was a good one.
Oh my God, y'all are fucking wild. Oh fuck. All right, here we go.
Law enforcement. I think I might have a light, but a mag light, when they're working around, like, hey, it's always like right here. That's where it looks like to me. It looks like it's right there. So this is what I've been able to find. And this was the very first one I did. And I'm like, maybe I'm too close to the light source. Maybe it's just too close to the light source and I'm having some distortion. So I decided to have another gander at it. Okay. And this one I did from much further away. And you can see the whole image. But one thing that's never changed is, look at this, the hat. It stays the same no matter how far back I go. And I'm concerned because I don't know what this is. Right down here. This right here, in my opinion, looks like Haiti. This, I see a face. It's very light, but I see a face. The hoodie's not on, and I see something going back here. And this appears to me to be what the hoodie is. Now, I'm not an X-ray technician. I think people that have X-ray experience probably could read these images a lot better than I can. But this is on the side of the house. See right here? Oh, can you guys see on? Yeah, you guys can see on your screen. Right here is the decorative corner of the house. Right here. All of this is in the grass of the house. All of it. Here's the window right here. Here's Faith's window. Right here. So all of this, and this is the corner of the house, and you can see it. I don't have to, you can see even the decorative trim right here. Right here, you can see the decorative trim of the house. So this is not something that I put in here. This is what lifted on the image. And I can see a baseball cap, and I can see an individual right here. And when we blow it up to the closest part, you can see a face. So I decided to even go out just a tad bit further, right? Just a tad bit further. And there's more, you can kind of see where, because you got to think that they're on the side of the house. So the camera's closest to this right here. And the person behind them is ever so slightly behind them, but still not quite can't come around the corner of the house. It appears that this image here is still being blocked by the side of the house, but it's the angle of the camera that got it. This person here, obviously out further in the yard. But this is the images that I'm seeing, and I'm having a problem with what this is down here. This down here does not look very good. I don't know what this is. So I'm hoping that people could take this, and I put some of these images up on the community tab of my YouTube channel, and I'm hoping that it's possible that somebody can grab this. Now you can see those are 3 different takes. I didn't crop. I started fresh. I started from the original little dot. If you guys want to see what dot it is, let me show you where the dot is on the camera. I circled it. Hold on, let me find it. So this is the image, right? You guys recognize this image? So it's this dot right here. That one right there. That mob crew didn't know whether it was coming from inside face room or not. It's that dot right there that was blown up. That I did. I personally did. So I wanted to make sure that if anybody's going to criticize somebody or blame me for creating work, I wanted to make sure that I truly did create it, that it wasn't from somebody else. And I have done, because again, I've never done this before. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't misrepresenting the information at all. So I did this, and I made sure I could recreate it again if I had to. If I had to take that photo, zoom into that spot, and recreate it for you guys, I'll have to do my computer, my phone, because that's the only way I can show you. I don't know any other way to show you except on my phone. I don't know how to do it on the MacBook computer. I only know how to work it from the phone. But I can take that. I can take it from the original. You can watch me zoom in onto it. You can watch me crop that around that light, and you can start watching me play as that image is lifted. And again, I've done this at least a half a dozen to a dozen times since last night to make sure I could recreate it, make sure that there is no misunderstandings, that if I demanded my receipts, I mean, I did, I took receipts too. That's what you guys don't understand. Like, I literally took every single step, even on photos, every single step every single step I made to define that photo, I took a picture of the setting. So there was no I literally have step-by-step instructions on exactly how to lift that image. And so I took pictures of it so I wouldn't forget how I did it. And it just lifts the image up. So it shows you where my settings were with shadows. It shows you where my settings were with the contrast. It shows you my settings for the brightness, the black point, all of the settings in here, the saturation, everything. I took pictures literally of everything. So I had overwhelming amount of receipts. So let somebody come here and say I manipulated the photo again, right? First of all, I literally had no hand, not one hand, in lifting up any other image associated with this case. I didn't know how. It wasn't until I was, dogged for doing something that I didn't do. And God bless the girls that did it. So I saw this post. Let me see if I can go back to it. I want to make sure that I thank the people that are responsible for that. And I think I got that right here. Okay, so the original lifting of the people at the car were from Grace's Gavel, Star, and Lady Freedom Raw Narrative. Star has not been provided accolades for her work because I didn't know it until this. So Grace's Gavel, Star, and Lady Freedom worked on that initial one where you can see people loading something in a car. And
there we go. Right there. She says them right there.
Yeah. I can't believe she's taking credit for this. I mean, it's a nothing burger.
Yeah. Bunch of bullshit. Fake ass image and nothing.
Girl or line like punked. So that's how those things lifted. I had no hand in those. This I did. This I was taking it into my own hands. I was not going to be condemned or talked to crap about for something I had no hand in. But at the end of the day, they did amazing work, and they're just trying to discredit the work that was done. And they're trying to discredit the work that was done for an ulterior purpose. So people don't realize that Chris and Katie have some explaining to do, and they do.
Well, that's like saying Seth has some explaining to do, and he does. or Bobby's kids have some explaining to do, and they do.
Oh boy.
And they do. I absolutely believe 100% without a doubt that Katie's in the hot seat. We didn't hear that Chris invoked his right to remain silent, but we did hear the rumors that Katie did. That Katie.
Exactly, rumors, and she didn't. Katie did not get an attorney either, so stop with the lies. And another one. Lying again, bitch. And another one. We used to say
even
that
if
shit with Jones every fucking time, and we never going to start saying it with her. And another one.
even if she did get an attorney, I was taught since birth that if you're ever in any kind of situation, you get an attorney. First thing is what you do is you get an attorney, just for your protection, no matter what. So you can't ever be manipulated. You can't ever be, they can't ever try to get you to admit to something that you didn't do. I was always told that you get an attorney right away. So that somebody gets an attorney, that doesn't mean guilt to me.
Right.
That means smart, honestly.
I agree. I'm gonna drop down, Queen, and rest my voice.
Yeah, that's okay, baby. I know I got stuff I gotta get done too myself. We've been on here about 4 hours or so, and I gotta get some shit done. So I'm gonna
I hope you
probably
guys feel better.
head
Thank
down
you.
too. Yeah, as I say, I hope you and Cletus get to feeling better.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll see y'all later.
All right, we'll talk to you later, baby.
Bye.
Miss Cheesy, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you, love.
Yeah, thanks for having me. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
We got a game later, so we're here in a little bit, so we got to travel to a game. So I will catch you on the flip side. I'll be back on here later tonight, later this evening, like 8 or 9ish or whatever, for us to hang out and finish talking, about other stuff. So
okay, bye, everybody.
Maybe we'll talk to you later, and I will catch you on the flip side. I will see you guys about 8:30, 9 o'clock if you guys want to hang out. We have some more stuff to talk about, some stuff we didn't get a chance to talk about on here, so we will reconvene later. We'll see you guys after a bit. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the love and support as always, and thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all you little bumbles. You guys know that. All my Fallons, all my biddies. Queen Bee, Biddy, Fallon, Hornet Bot, Wasp, Stingers, out.